Oh, how about that? Fancy. Hi,
Fancy.
Lucy. How are you? My weekend was good. I made a lot of Chipotle, and people ate it, and it was great.
That seems like the ideal for Chipotle.
Yeah, it was a lot of good food. And then we watched the game. We did non-stuff. How are you, Lucy? How's it going? We also played with gasoline, and that was also fun. Anyone who says fire, like playing with gasoline, is immature and dumb. First off, fuck you. Fire is fun. And
Fire's
anyone
cool.
who says otherwise is just a snobby cunt. You have a word. We're gonna talk about the weekend stuff soon. Monk.
I don't understand what the weekend is when you spell it with an E.
What? A weekend?
It's my favorite band. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the weekend.
The weekend.
The blinding lights. What's up, Tessa?
The lights. They're so much.
But yeah. Weak and powerless.
I literally only know him from the Super Bowl. I'm such an old man.
I only know it from that one song.
Yeah.
The Hound would not say play with fire is fun. Did he end up playing with fire though? Again, and it was a pretty good time with him.
Yeah.
First post-COVID party. It is post-COVID, I think. Almost post-COVID. Right, that was a rule for me too. We all had to be everyone was vaccinated. It was fantastic. I do have Toby, one of your topic I did add today. We had a rare request from El Tobe.
Somebody else actually gave us a topic.
And you bought kayaks, Lucy? Damn, I love kayaking. But yeah, he did send a topic. I realized he sent it over fucking text, so I gotta Google all the deets. But I skimmed the article.
It's natural. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, and it's a 4-day week for a lot of people. Good job, guys. 4-day weekends, or 2-year weekends, whatever. It's fine. We got a good show today. We're gonna call this opening segment called Truly Talks. It's gonna be like TED Talks, except for less informative. And I've been drinking Trulies to open the show.
Oh, lovely.
All the time, so it only makes sense, right? Truly Talks TT. One of the BDEs.
So it works out.
I know, right? One of the BDE announcements that I wasn't able to complete because of Comcast. Is there's going to be a new segment called something. I got to iron out that name, but basically it's going to be 30 seconds of you're going to hear people during the day, during the week, really pissed off at me. I'm going to play some games and get some highlights of where someone's really mad at me. It's going to be great. It'll be fun.
That sounds good.
I know. It gives me a reason to actually play games again, like on my own time. I'll record it, and then we'll hear them get mad. It could be me killing them. It could be me.
Just that shadow cast shit and just like.
I know, I
do
should.
an instant replay and record of.
Recording on OBS. Let's use another computer, leave it running. Because only time I ever play games is with that intent now, right? Fucking Tool. Fuck Tool. No, fuck Thomas. But yeah, I mean, we got a lot of new stuff in the works. I think. I didn't have a thing to add yet, so I'm just gonna go over it during the Truly Talks segment. We got a Sunday show coming, possibly June 20th is the first one. That's a tentative. Otherwise, it will happen on June 27th. A new show for Sunday called Trek Talk, name pending. And we are it's going to be a watch party with a follow-up after. Did anyone know Star Trek is on Amazon Prime? Every episode.
Every episode?
Besides Discovery, all the Star Trek is on...
Doing the cake episode?
Yes. So the idea is we're going to watch... no. Someone just asked if you're using
I guess
a voice
it's like
changer.
Star Wars, but worse.
Does joystick sound okay to you guys?
Do I sound okay?
Verify on joystick's voice. Is Sidewinder co-hosting? Yes, he is.
For my voice, please. Is it
He sounds okay or he sounds weird? He sounds okay to me.
Yeah, you can't just say he does when the question is it good or weird?
He sounds weird.
Oh no! That was actually I blew levels and I want one. That was my fault.
He shouldn't.
My balls did drop really far.
What's he sound like? I don't know if you guys are fucking with me or not.
What is he? What? Wait, type in chat how my voice sounds.
I don't want to, what do you call it? Like, actually have to listen to it. He sounds fine to me, so I don't know why you would.
I don't think my voice sounds lower. Sometimes, though, sometimes I get into lower register without thinking about it because I'm tired.
I'm getting confused. No, he does sound deeper, or like he has a cold.
You said that last time, Monk. Fuck you. How long can I sound like I have a cold?
The message did say like his balls really did drop. Whoa!
I am adjacent to an Agent Smith.
I thought he sounded fine. I was like, I don't know. Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's get back. At least it's not like robotic or something. So I'm okay with this.
All right, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a good shoe.
Mm-hmm. So back to the Star Trek. We're gonna watch an episode. It's gonna be picked the week before, so everyone knows which one we're gonna watch. Then we're gonna do the watch party. So if you have Prime, you can watch it with us. We'll commentate over it, and then we'll talk about the episode. And then we're gonna talk about some other bullshit after it as well. So it's gonna be a watch party followed by actual content as well. Virginia Slims is the way to do it.
Yeah, they're longer.
Oh yeah, baby. So yeah, I'm excited for that. We are gonna be in uniform. I know Sidewinder already ordered his, and I have to go now find one. I am
intrigued by the uniform.
He got a pretty good one. I was actually pretty impressed. I was like, yeah, that's a good one. We're both gonna be be the captain of our own ships. I'm probably gonna. I don't even know the ship. I might do a shuttlecraft. Keep it humble.
Not gonna be a Space Winnebago.
Yeah, that's all I need. Or I should do it from the Spaceball ship. Yeah. Maybe have that ambiance going the whole time with the warp core.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's coming June 20th or June 27th. So and then every Sunday going forward after that. And then I'll talk about what's going to happen after the tournament and in between each round of the tournament, which is also starting June 26th. We got a lot going on. We got a lot of stuff happening. Are we going to watch the disaster that is Discovery? I gotta finish season 3. I really don't want to, but I'm going to have to now, just so I have something to talk about. And I probably got to finish the last 2 seasons of Enterprise, which again, I'm very hesitant, but it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So second season of Discovery. Okay, first season Discovery. It was good. Second season was like, okay, I guess it's fine. I guess it's not great. It was okay. And third season, I just could not fucking get into. The characters were starting to become very annoying. It started getting the Curse of Stargate universe, and it was annoying me. Pike was a beast. The Pike, I looked forward to everything with Pike involved, but everyone else annoyed the shit out of me. But we'll go over that another time. It'll be great.
Like a giant bipedal fish.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Yeah, I know, he's so awesome. Other than that, that's like the new upcoming besides another one, but I did actually have buttons for that one. So we'll go over that shortly. Yeah. So that's the new upcoming stuff. Keep in mind there won't be one next week in theory. There might be. We might have a surprise next week for this show. But we'll find out. It's all on joystick on this one to figure out if we want to do it or not. But we might have a show.
I kind of want to do it.
I kind of want to do it too. It's not going to look the same, but we're going to figure it out. We might still be able to maintain our every week reliability.
It would be a shame to drop the combo now.
Right. I mean, we might have to, if it helps, we could always move to Tuesday. You know, whatever works. Whatever works, right? We can always figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get it working. But yeah.
I still think the idea of what we want to do is funny, though.
It's so funny. And so fucking... You're making... my road rage.
It's going to be very good.
I know.
We need to do it.
I think we do. I think we do.
Yeah, we need to do this.
I agree with you. I think we need to do this. I think it needs to happen. It might even be a shorter show based on like stuff, but hey, it's a show nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
We won't have the long dong segment, or we will. It'll just be. It'll be great.
Not watch list.
Yeah, definitely not watch list. The wheels here.
Yeah. Left the wheel at home.
Mm-hmm. The wheel's at home. It'll be great. Is joystick? What's going on, East? Is joystick going lower? I don't think so. Are you guys fucking with me? Like, he sounds fine. Maybe I just talk to you so much that this just sounds normal, and then you put on your radio voice all the time for the show, and I didn't know.
Hello, everybody.
Or maybe they just were listening to Sam the whole time.
Possibly.
It's possible.
It might also just be a kind of fucked up because the microphones have to be louder because it's further away, and that might be changing the dynamic of my voice.
Could be. Well, Babylon 5, the Legend of the Rangers was shit. Oh, fuck Babylon 5. Fuck their fucking things.
Oh, legend, the Ranger legend.
But yeah, how's everyone else doing before we move on? We're still in the Truly Talk part.
Truly.
Anything happen with you, Joystick, in the week? No, he's talking. Just heads up.
Yes, I do.
Comcast is fucking around, so if the stream does go down, it will be up in 10 minutes after. If it does. Hopefully it won't. Fuck Comcast. Which we'll go over that later, too. Looks
My
like
wife
Sam's
is sitting
joining
down
us.
now.
Oh, you guys aren't live yet?
We
We are live. Did the 5G change Joystick's DNA? Shit, Monk.
It's true. The
Is
DNA
it even
all kinds of
Joystick
fucking-
anymore?
Nah.
Is it still Joystick if his DNA's changed?
No.
Yours kind of is, though.
What?
What? You
What?
didn't hear half of this conversation.
No, I didn't, but your DNA is kind of fucky. Like,
This is true.
it's a separate.
It's starting with the face, right?
Yes.
No.
All right. Moving on. How are you doing, Sam? Before we move on to a topic.
Oh, I'm okay. My beer spilled in the shower, and I'm still kind of loose.
It's a crime.
That is a crime. How fucking dare you? Sam sounds lower too? Are you fucking serious?
The gas
Lower,
on
like,
fucking fire.
in-
It doesn't matter.
You should check the stream and see if it's true.
No, it's lies.
Is it lies? Lies and slander?
Lies and slander.
It's Liza Minnelli.
All right. Well, let's move on.
What if I talk like this? Does it sound better?
Oh, wait, your voice has changed.
Oh no!
Let's get on to a topic.
Turned into
Then.
Mickey
Unless Sam,
Mouse.
you have one.
What?
I'm pretty sure she did. I said, do you have anything you want to go over before we actually start something?
No, I haven't. Thank you very much.
That's okay.
No, she was reading chat.
So, let's go over. I can't even see some of these buttons sometimes. What is this button? Let's just click it.
Push buttons. Fuck it.
Let's talk about Eagle Gig.
Oh, Eagle Gig, the thing that the
Yeah.
guy wants to do. Okay, long
Yeah.
story short. They want to Uberize their contractors.
Okay.
They want to have an app through which they would put out job offers for the Pentagon. And then people would take that as gig work.
So let's hypotheticals.
Yes, please.
And I'm a you know those kids online who are always like, I'm 7 feet tall, benching 300 pounds. I'm also a Navy SEAL sniper who who's mixed with John Wick and John Carter for some reason.
Are you saying those kids were lying?
No, these are those guys who now have an Uber app who's like, I need to now go to Kuwait and go fucking go get some oil barrels that really have radioactive material in them.
Keep in mind,
Yep.
they're probably going to pay people way less than they would for normal contract work because
It's Uber.
Yeah. Here's the thing that bugs me about it, conceptually.
But
Does
will
this
they have
not
their
sound
stats too? Like there, where it's gonna have your
So you
kill
have
death
number
ratio. And
Now, the thing about this bug me, it feels like a huge security risk, right? Like, even if you're vetting people, you're like pulling in randos to do consultation for the Pentagon.
Yep. I mean, but you got to make sure you can harvest good talent.
Yeah. Quality.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Allergies.
Don't know what those are.
Normally, neither do
Weakness. It's weakness entering the body.
Of course. Bunch of cell swords. Actually, that's probably a
That
good.
would be cool. I feel like a samurai was like.
That's actually a
was
good way of
waiting.
looking at it. It's a cell sword. I think it's just a weird fucking thing. That type of job should not be convenient.
No.
I'm sorry. That it's just you having to like pick up a gig maybe and be like, I gotta go assassinate somebody. Because let's be real, that's what some of them might be. They should
Possibly.
not. They should not be convenient. Because the guy's gonna fat finger it and be like, oh, it's supposed to be a rescue mission, and he fat fingered assassinate.
I think the article implies that they're looking more for like IT specialists and things, but you know,
Yeah.
that's also sketchy as shit.
Yeah. This guy straight from China came out here, and he said he'd set up our
very
firewalls like nothing. Oh yeah, so good. And Russia too. It's like they're flooding all the applications. Oh my god, that was it for that. Let's just. I don't want to talk about that.
We
one
missed
too
the
much.
last week.
We
I
did miss. That was the one
appreciate
I missed. I missed last week. I forgot to put on. Let's talk about the biggest issue we have today.
it. Oh, shortage of wings.
Shortage of chicken wings, boys.
It's happening. It's
Is that
coming
special
up.
time of year again?
No,
We're
it's
in
different this
trouble.
time.
We're in
Oh.
trouble. Buffalo
Usually that
Wild
happens
Wings is freaking out, but they don't
February.
use chicken.
Some places can't even sell chicken right now, but it's not because of people eating chicken wings. It's not even really because of COVID. You know what it's from, right?
Salmonella?
Chicken sandwiches, like, apparently are mostly made from chicken wings. Oops.
That seems
I-
like terrible.
Everyone sells chicken sandwiches.
I
and
thought
now we
chicken
don't
sandwiches
have
was
chicken
made
sand-
from chicken breasts.
Well,
Nope.
What?
Nope. Turns out, I learned this from reading this article.
Wow, East.
that's so
You should order a
fucked
chicken
up.
sandwich, East.
Yeah. They just
that's-
take this meat off the chicken wing and then just make it into a sandwich because it's cheaper than a breast.
Is it though? I thought the drummies and the wings were more
Well, it used to
expensive.
be. So they fucked it up and ran out.
Shit, guys, get your plastic bags, dump out your gasoline that you had, and go buy some fucking chicken wings.
Dump 'em in.
Stockpile that shit.
If you have some fumes in there from the gasoline still, I know a great recipe.
Yeah, and you could. It's a marinade. Boom, solved.
Literally boom.
Yes. Oh my god. I didn't think
Oh,
they
East,
were.
East, get a chicken sandwich, East. Fuck us up.
I already said that. Bought like all of them. They're about to run out. Wait, so you're saying a McChicken is chicken wings?
No, well, no, I think that, like the premium chicken sandwich is the one that is
Oh,
more.
who's fucking buying premium? You go to Panera Bread, that shit ain't premium.
Dude, it's fine.
I mean,
It's
why?
good.
But like,
Yeah.
why would you go to McDonald's and buy anything else but the $1 sandwiches?
Because a McChicken is on $1 menu.
Right, and a McDouble.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
McDoubles are $2.29.
No, but you pair it with McChicken.
Okay, wait.
It's $3.
But
That's true.
what about like just like a plain cheeseburger? Is that still $1?
That's $1.50.
Okay, well, you
The
know.
cheese costs extra.
How it? Seriously, a chicken sandwich is.
No, I did a
$6?
comparison on why McDonald's is actually somehow more expensive than like Red Robin, and it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. You can get
What do
more
you-
from Red Robin.
Oh yeah, no.
You
I
can go
mean,
to like a restaurant and get takeout cheaper than going to McDonald's.
the reason that is though
Dude,
is because everyone's buying
Are
off the
you
dollar menu
Are
and
you
it fucked
spending
everything
like
up.
fucking $50 at
No,
McDonald's?
I'm saying like
how is
a
that possible?
one meal. So like you get a quarter pounder with cheese, like $9 for a meal for medium and everything. That's what it is, like on their
Yep.
app. So you go to like a local place for a burger, or you go to like an Applebee's or a Red Robin. You get like the plain burgers that are the equivalents of a quarter pounder. It's cheaper.
It is. If you get like a real ass hamburger from McDonald's, it's not cheap as shit anymore.
Yeah, they're not. McDonald's is by far not cheap, and they don't need to be cheap because of COVID, and they don't want to pay their workers, so it's fine.
It works out.
Dude,
It
they're
does.
like paying freaking like $17 an hour here.
Oh, they're paying
like
like
starting.
$7 an hour here. So actually, I think it's up to
Well-
11.
All right,
It's 11
so
now.
get those people to move here, and then maybe it'll bring back down.
$25?
So you just spent 25.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, he bought two sandwiches.
I'm not judging.
He
Are you
bought
gonna
2
eat that on
meals.
One, or is that like 2 days? Or
No, that's either the cheeseburger
Yeah.
family pack meal for $19.99 or something, or he bought 2 meals and some like chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah, like that's
Roughly.
This is the fucked
McDonald's
up bit.
isn't cheap.
Yeah, unless you're buying off the dollar menu, or if you do like the weird like 2 for $5 specials.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's not cheap.
I just don't think I've
It used to
even-
be cheap.
I
It used to be
could
Burger
spend-
King's cheap now.
Freaking cheap.
Four meals? What 4 meals you buy for 25 bucks?
Happy Meals.
Literally, I just was talking about you can get like 2 for $5.
Oh yeah, those things, those deals. Yeah, I'm not counting the deals. Taco Bell is actually somewhat cheaper, which
I'm
is
with
fucking bizarre
Toby
too.
on this one.
On what way?
With the Taco Bell is greater than.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
if you
Taco Bell.
want fries and ketchup, you know you can't go to fucking Taco Bell. Not because they got rid of
you can
fucking
get
nacho
fries at
fries.
Taco Bell now.
Not anymore.
No, they brought them back here.
They got rid of them here recently. Now they're on their
Freaking
chicken taco sandwich thing.
Every 2 weeks they're
Potatoes
like,
again here. It's great.
well, we do have potato product. Oh no, we don't.
They have
Oh,
potato
the
bread
popular
now.
potato filling. They're like,
We
"Is that?"
kept it with the chicken wings. We
No,
fucked
they're, yeah,
up.
they're doing the naked chalupa now, where it's probably chicken breast, or not chicken breast, chicken wing shaped shell.
Yeah. That's all I want.
It's
I don't care what it is. I just want
Maybe
it to
it's
taste
Taco
good.
Bell's fault because now they have the naked chalupa. Boom. There it is.
I don't know about the black bean.
What's up, Justrin? Either way, there's your chicken crisis. Let's talk about a game that we're going to talk about tomorrow. Code
What's
Warriors, boys! The
That's not a
bracket
game.
is up.
Oh, that is a game.
It's Star Wars Edition. Order 66 has been executed.
Don't give me my
Fill
betting
your
strategy.
Fill in your brackets. Get them out there. Star Wars Edition. I even put the tiers on for Cheese Man. It kind of gives you a little edge, but those tiers are only based
Yeah.
on them fighting random people for 2 matches. And how well
I
they
do have one question.
Yeah.
If this is Star Wars Edition, why is Captain Kirk not there?
His partner's there though. His partner is there.
Spock.
Spock is
Okay, that's
there.
right. Yeah, his Chewbacca.
Let's go with some Pokemon shit. Oh, I gotta do that. I gotta finish some Pokemon bullshit. I want to do a Pokemon thing one of these times.
You
Just
should
drink
have
it
some
away.
Pokemon tournament. Pokemon bracket.
What? Can I do that with a legit game somehow? Can I do that with Pokemon Stadium?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll do that with Pokemon Stadium. I could probably have that wink somewhere.
We all have that wing somewhere.
I know, right? Maybe I'll do a Pokemon Stadium bracket. That'd be pretty fun. Then everyone
Stadium
knows
too.
what's strong and shit. I don't fucking
Although
know.
Stadium 1 is the only one I know because that's when I stopped playing Pokemon.
I know, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, Pokemon Pinball. Never mind. We're really trying. Fill out your brackets, Code Warriors, boys.
Fill out that bracket.
Let's talk.
Sounds are good.
I didn't like Stadium because it was just like a 3D thing, but it also visually looked cool. So that's really all it is. You put in your cartridge, you play, and it looks cool. But it wasn't a good
Bring
game.
them back into the cartridge game.
Ooh.
Remember that shit? That was great.
Drawing Blanks is also airing on Wednesday. Samstick won the first episode. We're gonna go and look at some of those art that we beautifully saw on Wednesday.
Yes. Walk me through this.
So let's look at, since we'll look at the reigning. Oops, I gotta move this image out of here a second. No,
I know which one it is.
I'm gonna
you
move
still have
that.
Happy Dick in
Yes,
the
well, I kept it in episode 1. We're
Little
moving it out of it.
Oops.
I got rid of it. Good thing I didn't show my screen.
That's
So-
funny.
This is fucking thing. This is one of Sam's images. It is called Cheeseman Goes for a Walk.gif. We got
It's a great picture.
Monk's Dead Horse Party.jpg.
And these are the.
This is
I
from
won,
the winner.
mind
She
you.
won. And Summer Christmas Disaster.garg. Fantastic. And then
It's not a dick.
and then
Shot, lady.
I can't. I don't want ever. Can you turn off my camera for like a second?
Okay, I'll turn off your camera while you.
I don't want
Looks
everyone
out.
to see. Okay.
She's invisible now.
okay. Here is Optimus's artwork number 1, creative. The Christmas Riot Parade. And this is fine.
Jason.
Just-
Let me know when I can turn the camera back on. She's making faces.
I'm so confused. And then this is Christmas butt shit. Followed
She
by
said I could turn it back on.
I know I heard it. I don't get it. This is fuck. And finally, this is pure shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of it. I'm not judging him. So with that being said, we're gonna have new topics, new artwork, new everything on Wednesday. Tune in for that, guys.
I'll probably be there.
They both hopefully will be there. let's go and talk
That
about
was a great drawing.
It was they're all good drawings.
You did good ones.
They were all great, and they'll all be showcased collectively going forward. So that's what's going to be so amazing. One on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. All my shows are 7 p.m. Just after work, enough for you guys to get some food and also to fuck off. Let's do the fuck you of the week.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
It goes till like 9 or 10, Toby. So, first up, I did do a little research. Kevin Sorbo is probably the second most fucky he's ever been. Maybe first. Kevin Sorbo is such a cunt that I'm at a fucking loss at some bullshittery he's done. So I'm not gonna. Did he delete that? No, that tweet's still up. He did tweet something that.
How dare he delete?
He didn't delete it. He did put a tweet about
self-censoring his bullshit. No,
making Memorial Day about kneeling at football games. How you should be kneeling during Memorial Day and not at football games. We're not going to talk about that tweet because I actually really hated it. And no, he's lying, Sam. He goes to the gym on Wednesdays, or something.
I'll believe anything.
So here's what he did. This pissed me off. This blew my fucking mind. And I'm gonna show it.
He's gonna show it?
I'm gonna show his tweet.
Tool shows all.
Can I zoom in? I'm gonna zoom in just so I can see it better. There we go.
Show me it.
So he did this on Friday or Saturday. I made a gun. It's kind of cool. Commemorate Memorial Day weekend, but getting yourself one. And he linked it. So nothing says honoring our fallen soldiers than buying a gun.
They made the soldier fall.
And secondly, he didn't make a gun. All he did is put a fucking sword on the fucking barrel of it, and then he put his name Hercules thing, which is bullshit, on the fucking grip. He didn't make the gun.
He added like a stencil.
He bedazzled it. He bedazzled it.
On it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, if I ever had a gun, you bet
It would be
have
pink sparkles.
sparkles on it.
I'm just
Nothing
saying,
says beautiful like a thing that murder people.
I'm just saying, you know, they died in war more than likely. Honoring them by buying a gun.
Monkey, you missed the episode when Hercules just fucking blasted a dude.
Hey, Neiman Lion, fuck you!
Jesus Christ. Fuck Kevin Sorbo. Fuck him in his stupid fucking ass. Next up.
Ted Cruz again? Wow.
Ted Cruz.
I didn't
Okay.
even see him on the stream when
I know.
That. I just knew.
Ted Cruz. God damn it. It's so hard to explain this. But what Ted Cruz did is we had a army recruitment ad which is propaganda. Let's not deny what it is. It's propaganda. But they made it like a Disney animated one about how this female soldier has two moms, and it inspired her for loving her country to enlist to serve to protect a country that allows her to have two parents who love each other. So she wants to defend it. So they did that.
Because,
Okay, the
you know,
propaganda
Don't
still.
Tell was never a thing.
Yeah, well, again, it's
telling.
propaganda, but still. So they did this. He called it, and I quote, pansies, because of the Russian ad is like this dude who's like shaving his head, and it's just him like lifting weights and shooting guns. And it's, the other one's is too woke cancer, as he called it, and not macho enough.
I would wait. So he in not very elegant terms, he's saying that our army commercial
is weakening
the
our military.
Yeah. And the girl who's going into the military, that's too okay. Now, were there any people of color like in the
Why
in
would
the
there be
animation?
people of color?
I think one of the moms actually might have been.
Okay. I totally get what he's saying. He just came across as really stupid because it's pandering. Because that's not
what he's saying. That's not what he's saying. He's saying He's mad
He's
because it's not
saying
macho.
That is a really fucking stupid commercial.
It is a stupid commercial, thus propaganda. But he's saying because it doesn't show like the Russians and the China ads are doing, it's making our military look weak, and it's having people who shouldn't enlist. It's weakening our military.
That last little bit is what makes it bad.
Well, the thing is that like I didn't join the military because
because you're gay parents.
Because I have certain reproductive organs and I didn't want to like get raped. So, like.
I mean, it's fair.
Know your audience, I guess.
I don't either.
Like,
my point is, it's obviously it's a really shitty ad on both, but the arguments against the ad was just basically our military is weak because it has women in it and people who have homosexual parents.
All the soldiers gonna get distracted.
And all the comments about it is Russian ad is going to have soldiers that enlist, and our military is gonna go fight the Taliban on how social constructs or something. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, you know, if anything, Russia has kind of showed us that you don't really need a military. You need a bunch of dudes behind computer screens, like
you need both.
Engineering.
Both is usually good.
Both is good.
Engineering, like social media.
You need both. You absolutely need both.
Yeah,
and
they actually have both.
You also need to poison your opposition. I mean, that also seems to be working for them.
Historically,
you just gotta find the people.
Their military has always sucked, and their strategy has just been
their military has not always sucked. For the
record, their military is pretty okay.
They have people, but they don't have people that they don't have like. They
don't have the panzers.
They had enough people that they could send off and not care that they die, because if they didn't go fight forward, they'd get shot going backwards.
Yeah. That's all they had though, is human.
It won in World War II. I mean, I'm not saying their military sucks. I'm saying they have a good military, or did. They probably still do now.
They probably have a decent military.
They probably have a decent military. But you also need both. But the difference is it's more of the face. They don't give a shit if they're looked at poorly.
Yeah.
So they're able to do all these open tech hacks, little propaganda, little fields of fake news spreading across all these other nations. And we're like, hey, look, it's Russia. Everyone's like, what a surprise.
One person in Russia played Warcraft. Not Warcraft. StarCraft.
James Mack with the raid of 7. How you doing, man? Let's going over the fuck you of the week, which is first one.
Talking about Russia.
Which is Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz also talked about Russia.
Cheers for the follow, man.
Turns out.
Ted Cruz. What do you guys think about the fuck you, Ted Cruz?
Loves Russia. Can't get enough of him.
That's actually true in his ad again. He said we need to follow more of Russia's way of doing things.
Yeah, that would make us better.
Did he really say?
Yes.
And people keep voting for this guy?
People vote for banner, not for policy.
They're voting because they're like
Shalom show.
Yeah, we are too weak. Yeah.
Right. So they vote exactly. And last
we
one's
need to shoot their computers.
Oh my god, Toby, that is so true. Guess who didn't vote in our most recent local election, which had to do with the school board.
I'm the problem.
You guys are the problem.
It wasn't you. I didn't nag you enough, but we didn't vote on time, and so literally today, I think
you're ruining your civil duty by not voting.
No, and then
vote so you can bitch.
All my friends who are teachers, they're like, well, you guys, you gotta vote.
My vote really could have turned the tide. It would have changed everything.
It would have. That, collectively it does. Zerg spam.
Collectively it does.
Zerg tactics work. It works in StarCraft. It works in every game.
Also,
worked in World War II.
There's a lot of troop flags still flying in my neighborhood.
They're flying everywhere still.
No, there's one. There's one.
It only takes one.
Now. Thank you. Everybody else is taking theirs down.
I'm so high, so ignore my crazy antics. Hey, man, we all got our vices. I mean, I would be too, except for I end up just staring and kind of too chill and not. I don't talk all the time, but then Then it gets kind of crazy. Last up,
literally what I said.
I know. Well, it's the exact
What?
same reason why I stopped doing it on stream.
Oh
'cause I'm just like, I
man,
can't talk.
you got the best final fuck you. I appreciate you.
The last fuck you is fuck you, Comcast. You
Fucking
pieces of shit. Everyone's heard the same rhetoric. They're shit, and it's true. And they're designed to be shit. They don't fucking communicate with their things. What's going on, Shirley? Comcast sucks. Nothing else needs to be said more. Fuck you, Comcast. And my internet goes down. It's because of them. Pricks.
You know, they're kind of fucked up where they're like, okay, this is a normal standard for Comcast, right?
Oh, sorry,
They'll be like, you're gonna buy a 100 megabyte bit download. Oh yeah, dude, give me a 100 megabit download. Yes, yes, yes. And they're like, we're gonna give you 80, usually. But it's, you know, it's up to.
It's up to, it's only 100 megabytes if you ping to their servers, to which case then they throttle you after everywhere else.
In the same neighborhood where you can also get like a gigabit if you want to.
Yeah.
But like, that's the fucked up is like, they could deliver if they wanted to.
They don't.
They don't.
I think any company, and I'm looking at you, UPS, and UPS is gonna be up there soon too. Those motherfuckers is any time where you have a complaint and you're trying to get a hold of them and they put so many barriers in your way to actually contact them, then you know they're purposely fucking with you and they're making it so hard for you to get through, just hoping you'd give up. But I never give up. I stayed on hold for an hour today. I'm like, I have nothing to do. My internet's down. Suck it. What else am I gonna do? Yeah.
The thing that you would do with Comcast, like I do with Comcast, was constantly every month threaten to quit.
But
And
who am I
would
gonna
lower my rates for the next
But I
month.
can't even do that because there's no other one people here. Do I want a 1.5 megabit?
Just make the claim that you're like, fuck you. I'm going to go to my shitty internet. I
Well, I
guess.
usually get the rates lower, but that's not the fucking point. I just want it up. But they're fucking around circle jerking. Fuck Comcast. It's been said. They are terrible. And they're shit.
They
and
suck.
They suck.
There's literally no reason that a plain internet package by itself costs almost as much, if not more, than internet plus TV.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
And Show Ray is right. All the internet providers are all up for themselves, and they're all pieces of shit. The problem is all of them lobby in certain city districts to make sure they're the only ones fucking there, so they can bend you over and fuck you, which is fucked. If there were two companies, well, they have 1.5 megabits here, so it's still fair, but it's still not. It does. Yeah, internet needs to be. Thanks for the follow, Gems and Giraffe. Is it Giraffe? Gems.
It's a Gems Giraffe.
I worked on it. I tried my best. I honestly think
I drank Gemsy Giraffe.
Okay,
I'll drink to that.
Allergies again.
I'm just saying, if they had another competitor who was even half the speed I'm getting now, even hell, 200 megabits, I would even fucking do it because I'm sick of this shit.
If it was even up down, I would still gladly have 200 megabit.
If it was up, anything.
If it was 200 meg up, can you fucking?
Oh,
imagine?
dude, I would pay twice as much for 200 meg up.
What is ours?
We have a gig down, but we only get like 60 meg up.
Do you
Yeah, I'm only 40.
do you ever feel that though?
What's US internet? No, I looked at all the
Because
internet in my
I run
area.
a server, yes, sometimes I do feel it.
Yeah,
Normal
mine's
people
40.
won't feel that. But
Yeah.
I'm like,
Tool and I are not normal people.
Yeah, no shit.
I stream videos like all day long and I don't have any issues.
That's down only.
That's down. That's down. No
only.
one cares.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have 40. It seems to be fine for the most part outside
40's
of them
okay.
just
God, I
boning.
hate
40
Century.
suffice.
Yeah, it does. I think anything over 20,
You
you're
only can do
generally
like
fine.
6 meg up, like.
On Twitch, yeah, but I have
Yeah.
the other stuff going.
You have a Plex
Yeah.
server.
Yeah, I do. Ooh.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you're right. Internet providers.
Yeah,
More
fuck
internet
Comcast.
Fuck yous.
More like
Oops, sorry, I gotta hear that.
internet.
That was the fuck you of the week.
Something else.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
fuck you. All right.
Thank Lark Lounge. God, that's a good
I know
song.
that's a good one.
Where is she?
Working or not?
Doing
I don't know.
stuff?
Some
I don't know.
stuff. I don't fucking know.
Being
let's-
an adult.
Let's talk about a very. I gotta become an artist.
Okay.
I
It's
really-
easy. You
it's
just draw.
You don't have to even draw. Can't you just have
Oh.
a sculpture that's invisible and nothing actually there?
No, not
It's
even
like-
invisible,
what was that?
literally.
What was that one? It was like a banana duct taped to a wall.
So this guy, oh my god,
That's what I forgot to do today. I told Joystick.
That's loud.
I know. I told Joystick I forgot to do one thing. I'm forgetting something. I knew I forgot to do something. I actually had it in my fucking to-do.
Oh,
A new one. The 31 month.
All right, so this guy, Salvatore Garou,
I'll get on it.
Italian, sold for 15,000 euros. Basically a circle drawn on the ground. It's an invisible skull. It's okay. Imagine, if you will, he's selling you the concept.
Okay.
You know NFTs.
Yes.
What if there was no NFT?
Yeah.
What if it was just the idea of a sculpture that probably exists here?
So you're saying I could make a David?
What do you think David look like? What does David look like to you? That's what it's here.
A huge dick.
Originally, keep in mind,
it's not. It's very tiny.
His original asking price was somewhere between 6,000 and 9,000 euros, but people kept upping it. They kept giving him new offers for his invisible bullshit. What do rich people do with their money?
Not give it to me, which is bullshit. Hell, I'll even take poor people money. Just give me all the money.
But he's like on record saying, he went on record saying like, this is an immaterial sculpture. He is selling you not nothing, quite literally a vacuum. Like the exact definition of fucking nothing.
So doesn't he kind of remind you of what's that actress's brother who's also an actor? Julia Roberts. What's her brother's name?
Eric Roberts.
Eric Robert. Does that not look like Eric Robert a bit? He was in Dark Knight, for those who remembers. No? No, fuck it. I'm getting a picture of Eric Roberts up. Hold on.
Are you thinking of Eric Bana?
Not Eric.
Bitchin'.
I'm poor people. Have some bits. Well, thank you, Mayor Bitch. I'll take them.
Let me read a quote here real quick from this guy. When I decide to exhibit an immaterial sculpture in a given space, that space will concentrate a certain amount and density of thoughts at a precise point.
Fuck you, he will.
Fucking hold up. Does that sound familiar?
Here. Does that not look like him?
Okay, but also like I agree, but a little like saturate the colors a little bit more. But also Google Eric Bana and he kind of looks like him too. It's like if they like fucked
Bana?
The son. B-A-N-A. Yeah.
The hair mainly. Here, I'll show that up.
All I'm saying is this dude needs to hook up with Tom Longdon.
A little bit.
Yeah, I feel like they're on a similar wavelength.
Yeah, we talked about the banana peel thing. Didn't the banana peel one get picked up because the janitor thought it was trash? Isn't that what the deal with the banana one?
Said that.
I know you said it earlier, but I know, but not the pickup thing. Where someone actually picked it up and ruined the art.
I didn't know about the janitor.
I think someone picked it up, cleaning up the banana peel, thinking it was garbage. Or something like that.
I'll fact check you.
Wait a minute. But that kind of seems like... That sounds like fake news.
Wait, Eric Bana was Hulk? He wasn't Hulk? Was he? Oh, in the TV show! Holy
You're
fuck!
Googling the wrong thing. Okay.
Or the movie? Wait, what? He was in the first film!
Banana was removed
not the Edward Norton one! Holy shit!
Like attention, not destroyed.
Is the Eric Bana one canon? Is that canon in the Marvel Universe? I know the Edward Norton one is.
Ed Norton.
Edward. I call him by his full name.
Yeah. He respects him.
It is? Fuck.
Like, what?
There we go.
Anyway, I love this dude because he sold literally nothing for $15,000.
Speaking of selling nothing, how would you guys like to play a game?
Okay. I'll open up another
What are
chart.
we selling or
It's called The Game, which I gotta bring up, which I can't share the answer key, so this is gonna suck. I think it might pop up on the other screen. Hopefully not. It's called Is It Haunted? So here's how the rules work, guys.
Is it haunted?
I'm gonna show you a place. I'm not gonna tell you what the place is called to stop you Google fuckers. And I'm gonna tell you, I ask you, I guess, is it haunted?
Is it a haunted house?
Just tell me, is it known to be haunted? Like, generally famously known. Don't look. That's not even the right answer sheet, so I'm okay, actually.
Well, sorry, I have it very tiny right now, so I couldn't read it.
Perfect. Now it's gone. Okay, so...
that font.
Thank you. I actually downloaded that font.
Is that what the font is called? Is this place haunted?
It's all like ghostly gas or something like this. Who does that cheat with the game? Game we lose when we think about it? Pretty much. So I'm gonna show you
all the time.
I'm gonna show you an image. And you tell me, and this the first one, you're actually gonna know the name of the place because it's on the fucking building. You tell me if it's haunted or not. I had to throw some local shit in here.
I know.
So, does this building look haunted to you?
Oh man, how do they make this bigger?
You bet it does.
The Gateway to Hell? I think I've looked that up.
That building?
Yeah, that building looks haunted.
Too many lights.
No, it's got red,
Lack of haunting. if
giant
anything.
red lit
So
letters.
I
Of
labeled
course
this
it's not
one
red.
the Schmidt building.
Oh, weird.
That makes sense.
I know, right?
Fitting.
I'm trying to think.
it's a
This does
brewery?
not look like it's in the United States. Oh,
Are
it
you
is. There's
serious?
a United States flag on
Are
the
you
top of it.
dumb? This is in
Bitch.
Minnesota.
Where?
It's in Minnesota. It's in St.
Where?
Paul.
I've never seen the Schmidt building,
St.
and
Paul.
I
Yeah,
used to
pretty
live in
sure St. Paul.
Minnesota.
Oh, let's go there.
Well, they do
Closed
make beer.
down.
Oh, 'cause
They
it's
used to make
haunted.
beer.
Yeah. I don't
Beer
think they
Ghost?
no, they still make beer just somewhere else. They just don't do it here.
Beer ghost? Somebody drowned in a beer vat?
Do you think this place is haunted? Tell me why.
What? No.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that somebody was murdered and then stuffed in. You said it used to be a brewery?
Correct.
Okay, someone was stuffed in the
Where can I get
whatever
that
you call
ale?
them, broilers or kegs or whatever,
Okay.
and
Working
it's
with you here.
haunted by her lonely ghost.
Her? So she was stuffed.
Okay, come on. Like almost everybody who's like murdered and stuffed
Do I
in a
need to open
tube
up a
somewhere is a
prediction?
woman.
Didn't
So-
Monk go it already?
I didn't see it.
I saw it pop up. Didn't the prediction happen? Where'd it go?
I don't know.
No, it didn't. Come on,
I
Mom.
might have missed it.
Get on the trolley.
I think it
didn't
disappeared.
either.
Yeah, it
What?
disappeared. It went.
You missed it.
It went
You were
quick.
too slow.
Oh,
Did anyone
I
even
was-
vote, Monk?
I was thinking
It
about
came
being
and left.
murdered.
Yeah, I think it was in and out.
Okay,
Which
no
it-
point
it's,
for
a
us.
minute was fast, I guess.
I was
This-
too busy
this looks
yelling
like-
about this place.
It looks like
Right,
a
Monk.
haunted
Put it.
hotel.
Gonna put 2 going forward because of after this one, you really can't Google this one. It was 30 seconds. Damn. If no one
30
voted, put it up
seconds?
again.
Oh my
If
God.
they
No
did
wonder
vote,
I
fuck
didn't
it.
see
Where
it.
was I?
I was just busy zooming in and trying to
I
figure out what this
I didn't know you
building
could.
was.
I didn't know you could do 30 seconds. Damn. So. Just forfeit it. Fuck it. I don't care. Who did it? Who did it? Who did the vote?
Yeah, who voted and how wrong are they?
Well, what did they vote?
I don't know. I can open
we
up.
didn't even know the votes.
So this one. Should I give the answer?
I don't even
What do you
see-
guys think in chat? What do you think? Do you think this building's haunted? That's the biggest one. Do you
No,
guys-
fuck that.
Wow.
Well, show regular said da, which
Well,
in
also-
Russian is yes.
Well,
so
he
show
corrected
regular
himself
says-
with "damn." So.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
just
going
saying.
to maintain though, no building is truly haunted. My wife will disagree.
I believe anything in St. Paul is haunted. That's a very bold statement, Merit Badge. But you,
A lot of
Badger,
people
but
died
you're-
in St. Paul,
you're not-
so statistically,
St.
I mean, he's
Paul
not-
is kind of
He's not wrong.
yeah.
St. Paul
kinda-
does have
it's
a lot
kinda
of.
spooky.
I mean, didn't Capone was here? Did a lot of tunnel shit.
A lot of unfinished business.
A
in
lot
St.
of
Paul,
unfinished
is all I'm
business.
saying. Yeah.
Toby's on your side. Okay, well,
So
you
I
know-
said labeled as haunted, like it's no.
Yeah, no. Like they're doing tours. And
Y'all-
shit.
You live
Yeah,
in St. Paul, Merit Badger? Do we
y'all
all
can
live
say
near each other?
those
What's going
don't
on?
exist, but like when you've seen one, like
Fuck. I'm near the airport. Self docks there. Boom. So
The airport is probably haunted.
I don't think the airport is.
You don't think anyone's died at the airport?
Charles Lindbergh.
I assumed that much,
maybe?
Shirley. So, and thank you. This is a haunted place. It is haunted. It's the
By
Schmidt
what?
Brewery. They hear spooky sounds and eerie feelings because the son of the brewery owner was kidnapped by a gang and held for ransom. But most of the reported hauntings stem from brewery workers dying a number of ways, including an explosion and falling down an elevator shaft.
Yes.
Whoa.
Can you imagine your workday when you show up
Dude.
to work and some dude fell down a fucking elevator shaft?
Dude, what a mess.
That's fair. I mean,
The elevator door opens. They don't look. They're just like, "Blah!"
I mean, how many times do you actually look when an elevator door opens? Besides every fucking time. You know why I do though?
Because I look to see if there's other fucking people in the
fuck that.
I
elevator.
look to see if I'm gonna fall to my death.
I look to see
Because
if
I've seen
zombies are in
movies.
there. You always step back because every movie, the door opens, boom, zombies on your ass. Every fucking
you don't
time.
wanna-
Every
Fortunately,
fucking
so
time.
this place only has ghosts, not zombies.
Now wait
Of
a minute.
course.
Is this like available? Is this open to the public to tour?
I think, well, not COVID.
Can we
but
go
I
have
think,
some ghost beer?
I think.
Spectral
I don't know if it's still
beer.
open. They recently turned
Oh.
on the lights in 2017 or something.
Probably
or 10.
because it's
Because it used to be
iconic,
closed all the
yeah.
way, yeah. But it's haunted, so there we go. There, give the points back, or just give the points
You know
back.
what? They need to do a haunted brewery tour.
Buck.
Like,
Yes,
you know
we
how many
fucking
idiots
do.
would pay to
Me.
do that?
The
do
ghost
it.
beer.
This one's called Bullock's Farm.
No way, that's not haunted.
Why not?
Why?
Even looking at it, I can see the ghosts.
Wow!
Wait,
By the way,
Well, you go ahead and you.
before we go, the vote is up. Look at it. But do you guys not notice all the ghosts in this image that I craftily made in 10 minutes? There's
All right,
4
let's-
ghosts in that picture.
Well, that place is haunted.
There's 4 ghosts in that picture. Do you see them all?
wait, predict.
It's gonna
Yeah. I see all the ghosts, including the one in the front. Bring up the other house again.
Yeah,
I need
it's
to
up.
evaluate it on its merits. Okay. Things
EMF
that
5?
point to
You
no
think EMF
ghosts.
5 is in here? I can see that.
There's no blood running out of the windows. That's definitely not haunted.
But it could be other side, and there could be a thing called Link Rabbit inside. Do you think they have internet connection?
I don't see anything that suggests an internet connection, so I don't think there's any in the machine.
If this is just some fucking picture you took of a fucking
This is a
old
stock
farmhouse,
photo
I'm gonna
image.
be really upset.
This is not a stock. None of these are stock photo.
I didn't say stock. He said that. I said
I'm just saying,
you
none of them are.
Went outside.
This is like somebody went on the internet and typed spooky house, no ghosts.
Nope. I can tell you none of those were that, because if you ever Google that, which you can, you'll get all the real bullshit looking places.
Yeah, that's actually the most wealthy person in Iowa's house.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that house is sitting on like 3,000 acres.
So do you guys think this is haunted? No, it's not, because you can see a building in the distance. So do you guys think this is haunted? Now what about that? That's clearly Iowa.
We got a few more seconds. It looks like we're pretty evenly divided currently. My wife bet against me.
Oh my god, there's only 4 people voting. Oh,
Betting.
okay, 5
They need
people.
points to vote, and some people don't have points yet. Sorry, it's just a CO leak,
Oh.
not CO2.
Just drop a
I
couple
said,
in there.
Hey, can I give people points? I have
Yeah,
a
by
little-
losing.
Yeah, you're giving them points currently, as far as I'm concerned.
So what do okay, so Joystick, you said not haunted, I imagine.
Not haunted. Look at this house. It's not even creepy.
Okay. And Samstick picked haunted.
Very haunted.
Absolutely haunted.
Super haunted.
Absolutely
This
haunted.
is-
Somebody died in that house.
They did not. Actually, it's not
Yeah,
haunted.
no.
It is Bullock's Farm. Bullock is from Deadwood, so I just took the name and put farm after it. This is just an arbitrary house that is $80,000, I believe, if you want to buy it. I think it actually is
A coat
Iowa.
of paint. A coat of paint.
You,
Honestly,
but
this is
then you
Iowa.
don't know that it's not
I said
haunted.
famously haunted, and I checked the address as
Yeah.
well, and to see if there's any haunted claims, and there's no haunted
Because
claims.
it's always claims. It's not
Yeah.
like you could point at any building and say that building haunted.
Yeah, people think my
Okay,
place.
well,
Do you
like-
My
guys
house
see
is
the
haunted.
Okay, well,
There are ghosts in here.
I used to live in a haunted house. I did, and we didn't find that out until me and my mom and my sister years later were all like, "Hey, did you guys ever
I know what
see
Iowa
the
looks like.
weird fucking
I
shit
know.
we saw?"
Remember when the furniture?
I
was
can relate to that, Mary.
And then we talked about it, and it's like, "Oh yeah, we totally lived in a haunted house, and there was a dude that died there."
I'll share that story another time because it will take too much time. But I actually had something relatable, but I was really young, so I don't trust my memory. But did no one ever remember the starting soon screen where the painting literally behind me just falls? It dangles, then falls. It's crazy. It's good stuff.
It's because the person in that painting was murdered.
This one's called Lion Cabinet Ranch. Notice how I'm changing what it's called. I do it with all of them besides the
Oh,
first
that's
one,
the
'cause it
place.
labels them.
That is the place from
Did-
fucking.
Did you say lion or lying?
Lion Cabinet Ranch.
What's the one where you're hunting ghosts in
Phasmophobia.
VR? Yeah, that's Phasmophobia.
Yeah, this is Phasmophobia House. I actually was specifically looking for places that look like
That's straight up Phasmophobia house.
So
There's
is this
ghosts
one
in that
haunted?
house.
Dude, that looks like the fucking house I grew up in.
A
The
cabin?
ghosts in that house. The ghosts in this house, probably.
There's no ghost in
Monk
this house.
found the bone. Monk, did you take a picture of the bone before you touched it?
Monk, you didn't touch the fucking bone, did you?
Jesus, take the picture first!
You gotta take the fucking picture!
God damn it, there's fucking dollars! You can't take it in your hand! It doesn't count, it needs to be on the floor!
When you touch it, it's just a fucking regular bone!
No!
It's not a ghost bone anymore!
But yeah, Iowa does have a very distinct look to it, and it's so weird because it looks so plainly of flat. Like, if you ever think about flat, Iowa and Nebraska are pretty hard to say, but Nebraska has more cornfields. It also feels like it repeats itself.
Small bets.
And I don't know like what the difference is, but like I would move to Nebraska. I would not move to Iowa.
You're right. No, I would move to Iowa over Nebraska, hands down. Hands
maybe
fucking
it's
down.
just some sort of like weird geographic preference. I don't know.
Here's my reason why this place is haunted.
Omaha doesn't count as Nebraska. You think this is haunted? I want to hear your reason.
Yes. My reason is because there's a little sign that's on a thing there, and I bet it says, "Watch out, ghost."
How bucolic and lovely
is
this
actually
place?
something else.
Why else would you fence off the place unless they're ghosts?
And look, it looks like it has
No
two
trespassing.
fireplaces.
It has two fireplaces.
Usually
cool.
no trespassing
That means
signs
double the entrances
are a
for
lot,
ghost.
There's a lot more red on the signs.
I also
The red, the ghost sign is red. Why isn't it white like a ghost?
Okay, so before we get to later ones, you'll see a lot more signs. I also took just random places. Be warned! I took random places. Is it done? The vote done?
I think this place
done?
is. There were 7 murders in this house.
Wow, that's bold. So,
Well, wouldn't that be cool if it was like the Lizzie Borden house or something? It's not because they live in
Thank
a mansion. But
God, I
that'd be
didn't
really
pick
cool.
that one because I almost did.
I
I was
would
like, no
recognize
one's
it.
gonna know this. This is haunted. It's Bell Witch
Yay!
Farm, which is the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe.
Wait, say again. It's the
Bell
what farm?
Witch Farm. Bell Witch.
The Bell Witch. I just listened to a podcast about that.
It's the
How creepy.
age-old tale of neighbors at war. A woman named Kate Batts believed the neighbor John Bell cheated her out of some land, and so lying on her deathbed in the early 19th century, she swore she would haunt him forever. The Bell family said they experienced physical attacks, heard chains dragged across the floor. Why chains? Noises in the walls, and saw odd-looking
ghosts love
animals on their
chains.
farm, including a dog with a rabbit's head. The Chupacabra.
Ghosts? Did you know
Okay,
that ghosts
so
wear Jinko jeans?
This is.
Or
I
Mihail
don't
is
know
real.
how much you
Merritt's-
know.
I actually know what you're talking about. There's also a place in Iowa, sorry to interrupt, Sam, where just because I'm kidding with chat first.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's just chat priorities.
It's not good.
There is a
Sure.
place in Iowa, which Sam, if you want to do it, I really want to do it when they open up after COVID. You can rent the place, you get the whole place to yourself, and it's a murder house where murder has happened, and you can ghost haunt it. And you stay overnight.
Murder house.
They give you a key, and then they leave. And you got to pay a deposit for anything you break, but you're free to roam. You can't drink on the premises, and you can't do drugs on the premises.
Fuck them, I'm gonna drink
Yeah,
with ghosts.
no, so like I'm like all about like not opening those portals. Like I don't think I can't even like go
I'll
to
open
haunted
all the
houses.
portals.
It scares the shit out of me. I'm so like
But you'll get that sweet relief of living.
I get that plenty.
She'll
of other
survive,
ways.
I won't. I'll become another ghost.
So wait, the Bell
Perfect.
Witch though is really interesting because for those of you that don't
There's a
know,
sign joystick.
a lot of like poltergeist, I don't want to call them tropes, but the Bell Witch
Yes,
is from,
Mary.
like forever ago.
It's more
and
money
then
for them.
A lot of poltergeist like tropes, I guess. That's like when
Never
it's been
talked about this
documented,
place.
like the crazy
But
voices.
documented way back then. So
It's true, and then I think it was something like the son didn't record his memoirs until like 30 years after the fact, but you got to think you've been through something like that, like it can, maybe
Win
it does take
joysticks
30
money.
years. Anyway, it's a really interesting story if you're interested in the
I
Bell
usually
Witch.
read all these things. Tell
me about this place.
I will in a second. It's called Life Apartments, and no drugs on the premises. You can
Apartments.
always do them outside of them. Just saying. So and drinking outside of it too.
Suspicious.
Life Apartments.
Life.
It's a nice building. Looks like to be in a city of some form. I've been like for 4 months.
Look at the
Blanket
crowd,
and
it's so
haunted,
cute.
amazing lights.
Ah, it's over.
Oh.
Anyway, this place is haunted.
Why?
Wait, no, I changed my mind. It's not.
Why?
Look, it's obviously haunted.
Why?
Look at the iron wrought gates and fucking the autumn trees with no leaves.
You do realize
Sam,
what city this is in, probably.
Literally, you could take a picture in front of our house.
Yeah,
It was in the
you
fall.
can take a picture of any building in New York with iron rod gating. Are you shitting me?
You know
I've
what?
watched
Though, there's
Daredevil.
But how many people have died in New York?
Listen, if this is from, because you just revealed a little bit here, if this is
It's in New York.
back from New York,
Every apartment in New York is haunted.
where are the bags of trash? This is why I think this is a haunted place, because it's an
too afraid.
attraction. Therefore, there are no bags of trash and
It's a nice
like
neighborhood.
free couches out
Also,
on the sidewalk. Have you been to Brooklyn?
I kept. Thank you for the follow, Merritt. I actually made sure I picked places that don't have addresses on them. Also, keep that in mind.
Oh, the garbage would have had an address on it.
No, I had to get buildings that didn't have their numbers. I didn't
But you
want
could have just blurred that out.
I did this. How fast?
You're gonna give him more work?
More
Fuck.
work?
Oh my god, it's hardly any work. You could have just
Hardly-
put
I put the show
a
together.
text box over it in Microsoft Word.
I wanted
She
to
doesn't
be
understand.
authentic.
She doesn't understand.
I
The work.
don't.
All the work I have to do. I'd also
All the
put
work.
Code Warriors together.
Unappreciated!
All the Code Warriors. Someone might think the ghost is the blurred text. Look, there's a fucking orb. Get the shit out of here.
It's the swamp light.
Vote's over. This is actually haunted. This is called House of Death.
I think people
The
just
city
want my
that never
money.
sleeps is probably just too afraid of the House of Death to close its eyes. The famous brownstones of the 5th Avenue, reportedly terrorized by a whopping 22 ghosts. The most
22?
famous ghost being the writer Mark Twain, which I think is very kind of bullshit because he didn't
That's
even die there.
horseshit.
Can
He
you
didn't even die
imagine being
there.
murdered by Mark Twain's ghost?
I know.
Oh my god.
The most heartbreaking is the 6-year-old girl who
1,200
was beaten
points.
by her father to death, beaten to death by her father. So there we go. I think it's kind of
I have an
bullshit
idea
when you go
for
to
a
a
new game.
place that has a lot of people there, that all of a sudden it's like a famous person. Like a famous
It's a
person
game.
gives a shit, right?
Which
I have an idea for a new game.
I can't wait.
what is it haunted? Let's see.
I made this up real fast. Come on, switch image, fucker. There we go.
Oh my god, I have a whole garage full.
Don't spoil it.
Okay. Well, there was.
What do you guys think of this one? I love that game. I actually do really like that game. That's
It's gonna be
you
a
should
good
do that
game.
while I'm
This is gonna be
driving
mine when
on the
we're
show.
doing- yeah, on the
You
road.
know.
You have to describe the doll.
You're gonna have to
check. You gotta
It
describe
has
it all to me.
soulless eyes.
If you end up doing that one, please consult with me because I have I know what I can
Experience.
Google. Oh my god, because I forgot
That's where
about
they
the other
do.
one.
That's
too.
where they do the.
What
fucking
about this
baking
one,
show.
guys? Do you guys
The
think
British
this is
baking
haunted?
show.
I was babysitting once, and there was this one of those.
Hey Sam, is this haunted?
She's very busy talking
I know.
about her being.
I just want to say there's a
spooky.
minute left, so make sure to get your vote in.
Honestly, the thing that I'm when I look at
Somebody
this
should be
picture-
really brave
Bad
and
Bet's
vote
Amazing
left.
When I look at this, I'm more concerned about the structural integrity of the building since it's fucking covered with English ivy.
Yeah,
Which, yeah.
English ivy is killed by ghosts.
that's true.
I think English ivy is
Or
kept
with
alive
tea.
by ghost.
Throw the tea in the water. It's fine.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Yeah, it was a ghost.
It was
What
a
was
ghost.
It was a ghost. That was Millie. She's running around trying to get outside.
It's definitely not good for the mortar. I mean, if you look at it, I gotta say their hedge upkeep is spot on. The hedge cutter is good. Besides this little bullshit little groove right over here, I'm gonna assume that's just excess growth from last time they cut. But the yard is kept in good condition.
Look at their roof though. What kind of homeowner doesn't fucking power wash their roof or pressure wash?
I don't.
If it's
You
historic,
power
you're
wash
not.
the roof?
If I owned a home, I would.
If historic, you got to be very careful with your fixing. So if it's a historic building, maybe they got to follow some rules on how often.
But maybe you should just gently pressure wash to
Yeah,
get
ceramic
fucking
tile.
moss off. This
Did you say gently pressure wash?
Yeah, those words don't go together.
Yes, they do. I have an electric pressure washer.
It only
and
setting it has
it
channel.
can't even
It's called
get
a
the
sink.
moss up.
Okay. Yeah, most people don't wash roofs. All right, so the bet's over.
Oh, they do. Wait,
what
they
was your
do-
guys' bets?
in
Just
our
so I know
part of the
offhand, so I can
United
mock you.
Me?
Yeah, what'd you think?
This is absolutely haunted.
Joysticks. Now, this is actually not haunted. This is just called the Milton Mansion. You can buy
I'm
this
gonna
one
take those
for a
69
shit ton of money.
No, it's
Those are my bits now.
No, just because the internet says it's not haunted doesn't mean that there's not some ghosts behind some little doors.
Hey, this is famously reported.
Famous.
Like, I'm
Reported
able
haunted.
to Google it. Is essentially. Hi, Lucy.
Hey,
Again.
it's Lucy Larkin. She's back.
Lucy!
What about this one? This one's called Victor Not Haunted Frankenstein.
Oh, it's not haunted? Okay. Well, you
That's
told
the
me.
name of it. Yeah. So what do you think about this one?
Let's see. It has patio furniture.
Yep,
It has flowers in the windows.
it does.
It does absolutely
haunted
nothing.
buildings. Just be
Here's my
warned.
problem.
Be warned on it.
I don't know what you're doing,
Some of-
but whatever it is, do it later.
Some buildings you are able to obtain that are haunted still. You can still buy them.
I know, but like, here's the
Like the
here's
House of Death.
my
you can
guess.
buy.
This is my gamble.
Yep, take your gamble.
Haunted house is going to try its best to look haunted because they're advertising it as haunted.
No, not all of them. I got rid of a lot of Minnesota ones because of their. I didn't want it. The address. It was just because people lived there. This one doesn't show addresses.
What? Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
I'm just
There's-
saying there's a
if
lot
they
of
were
buildings
selling
you can
this
live
as
in.
haunted, they would have creepier, like, blind, like, window.
Not if you're living there normally.
Well, you're gonna live normally in a haunted house?
My grandma
Maybe they
did.
took this.
Advertised haunted?
Your grandma lives in a haunted
Lucy,
house.
are you fucking with me? Are you fucking serious?
Hello?
She was here earlier. I'm gonna go with she was here earlier.
I meant to listen to this stream. Fuck. I never like listening to the stream because
I know. You hear such good content. What do you think? So you say this is not haunted. Sam, what do you think?
it is a little bit lower on stream.
Dude, you sound like. Wait, what do I sound like if that's what you sound like? Play me.
Oh my god, we're both lower!
I sound like I could play basketball.
No, I gotta hear this.
Why are we
How am I
lower
gonna-
on stream? What happened?
I don't know.
Wait, what-
Are we haunted?
what if it?
It could be.
What if
I'm gonna
it
check.
happened last
Are there
week?
ghosts inside the wire?
What if it happened last week when I accidentally fucked with the pedals?
No,
Oh.
because it's coming clean through the mixer into
Hold
Tool.
Hey.
Let's listen to this shit. Now I gotta hear it. God, just keep
Yes, you
talking.
do need to hear.
A gastronaut
It's
is
so good.
vindicated, and we're okay with that.
I mean, what if I
What if I
Wait,
do
damn it.
this? Am I normal now?
Lemonade?
Lemonade.
Please.
Oh my god, it sounds so fucking weird.
Yeah, right?
That's not what I'm hearing.
This is really good lemonade, Scratchy.
Which means the audio's happening somewhere
In between.
in between.
During the art show, I bet you it's when I accidentally fucked with the pedals.
No, it's
No, it's not, because I can
Again.
hear it fine.
Yes,
Oh.
it's happening somewhere in between Tools.
Probably.
Cool.
How about now?
to
How about now? Is it better now?
Lemonade?
Lemonade.
Oh my god.
Hey, this is Homer's.
What? This is my wife's problem.
How about now? Is it
Yeah,
better
I'm
now?
still like a half octave down. It's fine. I don't know.
Well, the
I'm a
music's
radio
off
boy.
too.
Is this house haunted or not?
Did
How does my
you
voice
change
sound?
anything in the audio settings? that
No,
changes-
I haven't changed a damn thing.
Do we have VST?
Oh,
Nothing
Monk says
on.
it's sounding better.
It's better.
Wait, is it actually better? Oh my god,
What if it was higher?
I'm actually really upset that it's not like the music is also off. It's
Everything's
Comcast.
off.
It can't be Comcast.
But your audio is fine, which
It
makes
is.
me wonder if there's something happening in the
It is
desktop
Comcast's
pickup.
fault.
It is. That's what I'm guessing because the music's off too.
Please
Fucking
tell me
hell.
someone knows what that lemonade thing
And then
is
once you
from.
fix it, I'm
I'm gonna fuck us all up and do this.
I hate you. I'm gonna listen one more time.
This is my voice now.
no.
My voice is so sexy.
Put it normal. Put it normal. Put it normal.
Dost thou wish to? Oh.
So I can hear it just to verify. Shit.
Yes, I do. I would like to live deliciously.
I know I should sound fine, but
Can you put a Satan filter on me?
it's not. It's not. It's still bad. What the fuck?
Try saying that.
I don't even
You
know
did
what
that
the
so quiet with the
fuck it
filter
could
on.
be.
Thank you.
What in the fuck? This is now a puzzle. I'm in. Alright, we're gonna do some. Alright, let's keep moving while I double
Yeah,
dick at
look,
the same
tell us
time.
the answer to this.
Not haunted.
No.
This is
Fuck.
just.
Is this just somebody's fucking house?
It's someone's fucking house.
It's
Nope.
probably haunted anyway.
My logic stands.
Dude, like any house that's older than when lead paint became like illegal or whatever.
So
Like
what?
1970. Any house older than that is like inherently haunted.
In my paint is haunted.
No, it's
Why
good.
do you always say the same thing when you goof around?
I can't help it.
So this one is called Cape Cod.
Oh, so it's fish in it?
So do you think?
Fish ghost.
Do you think this one's haunted? Well, I still fix the issues as you see me looking up at a different monitor.
All lighthouses are haunted. Prove me wrong.
People die there constantly. They keep
All
falling down the
lighthouses
stair.
are haunted.
They fall down the stair and they die. And
Okay.
that's
Did you watch the movie The Lighthouse?
Yes, I sure did. And
Did you really?
Did you?
No.
Your voice is so deep and so good.
I hate it because like I'm already
Vic,
like
You
self-conscious
sound
about my
butch. Yeah,
deep
you're
voice,
like I sound butch.
And then
You sound. I'm
Well-
fixing it. I might be fixing it.
whatever. I hate the way I sound.
You're
no matter what.
installing an update and hoping it fixes
No.
it live.
Unless
I
you-
know. I'm fucking with some shit
Okay,
right
well,
now. This might screw up
nice.
all the captures.
Lemonade. What if we just talk like this from now on?
That would
Does
annoy
this-
the balls out of me.
This sounds like it fixed it. I'm listening to it live on the stream.
Lemonade?
And my voice sounds totally normal.
Hold on. I hate. Oh my god. Everything's going to shit. Let's see if this fixes it. Okay. Stream's gonna go down for a fucking second. Be right back a second.
Oh, he says we.
We're what?
Yeah,
I had a
It's not
question.
on the stream.
I had a question
it's
for you.
booting up
No,
now.
we're fixed.
We're fixed. Is it better?
But let's find out.
I hope it's better. I so hope this is better. I don't want to deal with this shit right now.
Nope, still lower.
Whatever, everyone go
Still
on this
quite a
one.
bit lower.
I'm gonna use my main machine while you talk
You
about
sound
something
like a
else.
basketball player.
Whatever. You guys, alright, this is... I know, the music sounds weird. I know, that's how I knew it was something fucky that's directly with me. I'm really upset by it, because I don't know...
Everything is ruined. The show is garbage now.
I know.
This is the best show I've done in a long time.
What about this? How about now? Oh, it hasn't fixed it yet. Actually, it fucked up everything. How about... Oh, shit. Y'all, it's not recording
Do
you
it?
guys now. Say something again? Yeah, it's not even capturing your audio anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear very briefly.
That sounds like me.
No, I was low again.
What am I hearing?
Hey.
Shit's going crazy! That's fine. Damn, that was fucking crazy. How about now? Whoa, fuck. Do you see shit popping up on the other screen? Holy fuck, what is happening? It's... Alright, how about now? How about now?
How about now?
Holy fuck! That was insane!
This sounds way better!
Does it? Holy fuck, that was insane!
You fixed it!
Dude, it went slow-mo Twin Peaksies on my side.
What
and I
was
was like,
happening?
what in the fuck was that?
It's like that the ghosts get out of the picture into the computer.
They didn't like this segment. Holy
Thank you, Aghast.
Maybe
I should have
this
never doubted
segment
you.
That was dumb.
It was haunted since the start of the show. I just wasn't listening.
All I did is change it to... I don't know what the fuck it was doing. I don't even know what it... I didn't really do anything.
What if I break it again?
What if it was broken?
No, I can tell you this. What
It's
it,
Help me find my lost book.
It's already fixed.
what
Damn
it
it.
sounded like when I was doing shit, like trying to fix it. It went slow-mo and I was like, this is like a horror movie. This is amazing. Will I finally die? Yes.
Will it finally happen?
Fuck you, Toby. All right, let's get back to this. What do you guys bet on this? I missed out on all this. Is this lighthouse haunted?
It's haunted as hell.
Yeah, it's super haunted.
All lighthouses are haunted.
Joke's on you, bitches. This is not haunted.
It is haunted. I don't know what... Your sources aren't credible.
There's no reported hauntings in Wisconsin Point Lighthouse that directs vessels between Duluth and Superior.
When was it built? 1800 anything? It's haunted.
Does that building look like it was
Are
built
you
in
saying that
1800s?
all of Europe is haunted?
Yes.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, okay, fair enough.
Good thing we didn't kill anyone over the United States land
Right.
ever.
Get rid of the screen here. We should do like this.
Okay, but like a different house I lived in, I'm
What the
convinced was
fuck
built
is
on
this?
top of like
Oh my god, the computer's haunted still.
an Indian burial ground. An
Something
Native
is
American
weird.
Burial ground, and an indigenous person burial ground because it was. This was in Arizona, so I mean, like
There we go.
there,
Fixed it.
and that house scared the shit out of me. I hated being there alone. And
Is
that
it-
was a different house than
There
the
we go.
actual haunted house I lived in.
Is it fixed?
Is it not fixed anymore?
I don't know.
The audio? Or are you talking? What are you talking about?
Hey.
I'm just I don't know. I'm just talking. Yeah, I'm just here. I'm just saying what I think.
Okay, I think
It
it's good.
sounds like it's fixed.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
There's no ghosts in Europe.
But was there more game or what happened?
No, that was it. That was the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
I did 7.
What's the one?
Everyone, all the viewers.
I was really.
Congratulations.
I can't
ended it with less
believe
points.
there was a huge fuck up in the middle
The
of that.
rag
whole
was so soggy.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it was like you guys were talking through a fucking soggy rag. All right, we got to do something that we actually took our
Oh
fucking
my
time to
God.
get to, which let me do something quickly.
This is the best show we've done in a month.
That fuck up was a ghost. Are you ready for wine country?
What now?
Am I ever?
I know, right? I sobered up after that issue. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I hate
Oh, I know you
I
have
know.
different music for wine country.
No, we have the same
Yeah.
music for wine
I-
country.
you
But we
know.
have
It's
a,
that, it's
we have
that
a
music.
transition.
It was bad in drawing blanks.
Well,
But that
it's
makes sense.
fixed now. Now, because it's all because I reinstalled the computer, and I gotta put joystick back here because I had to remove them.
You took me out of the wine country?
When I was trying to figure out shit. There you go. You're back. You look sexier than ever. Whoa. What?
Choco Vine. Pleasantly sinful.
It's chocolate and wine.
Mine.
Hence the name.
It's basically like I mean whatever.
It says to shake
But
it.
it's like red wine mixed with chocolate milk.
It is.
But it's shelf stable. So
Mine is Minnesota Dashing Groom wine, a red sweet wine, bottled by Next Chapter Vinevy.
Brew,
Alright, so-
dude, is there like dust on that bottle
Yeah, it's been hanging out.
at your house or where
Yeah.
you bought it from?
Oh no, at my house. It's been hanging there for 4 years.
Have 5 criteria that we will judge these wines upon.
I'm trying to
Color
find
clarity, aroma,
actual
body, taste,
New
and
Prague.
finish.
New Prague, Minnesota, for those curious. This is
I'm
a
gonna pour
2013.
my chocolate milk into this wine glass
It is. It's adult chocolate milk.
Oh
and
yeah.
judge it on its color. Looks like shit.
Oh my god. That looks so
Okay.
good.
But what's terrible is that, and he's not telling you this, but like, I don't know, like a fucking
We've had it
decade
before.
ago, Like we
Oh my God, the
we
odor.
bought this shit like on a weekend adventure date, and it was awful. It was awful then. I can only imagine how it is now. We used to have a windmill.
So this
Alright.
is mine, as you can tell. It's a sweet ved. How you doing, Opti? My drink count is so fucking off.
I'm
It's at
gonna
5.
give mine a 4 for color clarity, saying that it looks like chocolate milk.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm trying to like at Opti, and I feel like it like left because like the at and then the O. Oh, there it is.
He's there. So color clarity. I mean, it's dark red. I'm gonna give it a
0 clarity.
I'll give it a 5. I'll be generous
Only
today.
color.
Aroma.
Aroma. Smells like chocolate milk. I give that a 5, baby.
Can I?
Does it really smell like chocolate milk?
Yes, it does.
Holy-
My note for color and clarity is also the same as.
Oh my god! It smells like. You know what it smells like? It smells like a White Russian, but with like some chocolate in it. It smells delicious.
Mine
Does yours smell like chocolate?
smells like that burn you get when you sniff gasoline for fun. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, like when you did that thing with the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's I'm gonna give it like 2 for the aroma. The aroma is not pleasant.
All right. And now the body, which means we have to put it in our mouths.
Just like Uncle Jimmy taught me.
Shit is thick as shit.
That is a lot thinner than I thought it was gonna be.
Body, I would rate it like eggnog.
This is the weirdest
okay.
wine you're drinking yet. I
Lucy,
think.
thank you, because like I don't know, 6 days ago when I came in
Do
here
you want
and
a sip?
he had the fucking choco wine on the wine rack. I'm like, you fucking idiot! You have to put this in the fridge. Like you can't just
It's
Only
chilled
before.
now.
You
It's
can't
chilled now.
drink it warm. That's disgusting.
Take a sip.
And so then, well, let me finish my story. So then he was like, well, and he takes it and he reads the back of it, and the back of it absolutely says like, oh yeah,
Like white
serve
wine.
chilled.
Serve chilled.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So
It's a red wine.
Taste is 3. Taste is 3 on mine. It's pretty just
I
generic.
really liked mine. I want to take another sip so I can evaluate it appropriately, but I wanted my wife to enjoy the flavor of the choco vine. I need to drink it for the show!
Drink from the bottle. Like a man, like the Russians.
It's how the Russians would do it.
It would. And first
Yeah,
off, the dust
that's-
comment. Do you think only the blinds have dust here? I recently cleaned my desk, but I have not touched anything else.
Upfront taste is chocolate milk again.
That
Maybe
is
like
so
a
good.
white Russian almost.
it tastes like a white
Taste.
Russian but with chocolate.
I would say my taste is a 3. It's pretty generic. It's a sweet. It's definitely a sweet red wine, but you don't get anything that really pops out besides sugar and grape. As
It
for
is very
finish, there
sugary.
is no finish. Like there's barely any. You get that little undertone of like when you drink any alcoholic drink, and then it's just gone.
Let the record show that when I first had this like 8 or so years ago, I hated it. I think it tastes good now. I don't know if I've refined or
Yeah.
I'm drinking it more correctly now.
Mine
You know,
comes
I've had
to
a
a
lot of wine.
3.2. So, what's a black Russian?
4.4.
Yeah, I guess a black Russian would be without the cream in it, right? And it would be the I don't remember what else.
I'm
it is.
typing it out
tastes
right
like
now,
it
but
tastes
I
like
can't-
chocolate and alcohol.
I can't figure out how to spell liqueur.
With the
L-I.
Q.
This reminds
U,
people apparently on the
EAR.
internet of Bailey's.
There.
Yeah, it's without the cream in it. That's what I thought. Black Russians without the cream.
But
Did you
it's
not know how to write liqueur, or did you like write that as a goof?
No, I was like L-I-Q, and then I gave up, so I just wrote it like that because I didn't want to spell it
Yeah,
wrong.
this is pretty
I
terrible.
know it's a lot sweeter than that, and it definitely has the cream in it, so it's not like a black Russian. It's
It is
like
Kahlua.
it's like a white Russian with chocolate.
It's really good.
Well,
It tastes like there's a Hershey's in this thing.
a black Russian's not chocolate. See, a black Russian Amazing Lights would
This
be
is
a
dessert.
white Russian without the cream.
That's literally what I just.
This
freaking
tastes
said.
like-
I know, but I'm
dessert.
correcting Amazing Light. So,
This tastes
so
like
I
something
went
you
with
would pay
Kahlua.
I already
$8 for
corrected
in a
them.
restaurant.
But a white Russian already has Kahlua in it.
But no, like a black Russian doesn't have the cream.
Yeah, a white Russian has it. So I just
I don't think Kahlua is coffee liqueur.
Is
yes,
it?
it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But I thought it had the cream in it already.
No.
No.
You got to add the cream.
You gotta
after.
do okay. Then
You have
y'all
to
are
add, like, half and
y'all are
half.
making black Russians or white Russians wrong because it's vodka and coffee liqueur and cream,
Yes.
not
Yes.
Kahlua.
Kahlua is coffee liqueur.
Coffee.
No,
liqueur.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's
Yes,
Look
it
it
is.
up. Stop.
I'll look it up. It's got
Stop
sugar in it.
spreading misinformation like you're a vaccine mom.
Did you say like caffeine?
Okay.
Kahlua is a coffee liqueur from Veracruz, Mexico.
Yeah, I see that now. Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Literally what it is.
Oh my god,
that
this whole
reminds me
sounds right. It's
of
not.
the first time I went to Minnesota,
Because we're talking about Russians.
white Russians specifically.
You know, there's a good population of white Russians. It's a lot of Asia.
You're turning it into a thing that's not. Like, do you remember, like, we
There's
drank,
white
like,
Russians
we drank,
and
like,
there's
100
black
white
Russians, okay?
We're walking down a path. We gotta walk
Toby.
carefully.
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
We gotta be careful here.
Can I buy a brown Russian? Do you think if I go to a bar and order a
Kannst du
brown
Deutsch?
Russian, they will
I can't
give
say
me
the line.
something?
I can't say the line. So fuck you guys. And communists. I wouldn't go that far either. All right.
Whatever.
Otherwise,
Gives me the yellow
this,
That's the best wine we've had on.
for my wine country, this is pretty.
Oh my god.
Eh,
there
it's
is
not the
something
worst,
I
but
call
it's not the
yellow
best.
Russian I need to show you.
Oh my god. Are we good with wine country? Can we move on? We got a lot
Yes.
to talk about still. Let's get back out of the wine room. I gotta say, I really do love that
typing
transition.
for a bit.
I do love that
There it
transition. So, let's talk about what's really on our minds, guys. So we're going to talk about something absolutely horrible, and then we're going to talk about something really cool.
I need you to move this downstairs.
Which is right here. Here! So we're going to do the movie watch list. This movie's watch list. There's apparently a brown Russian brain of chocolate and milk at 6 milliliters inserted in remaining milk. That sounds delicious. That's what I kind of figured it would be. Why did that load up? I'll look at Discord. This. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Fucking gross. This movie was Polaroid.
Fuck
Polaroid
this movie, dude.
is a horror movie about a camera where you take someone's picture and a ghost comes and kills you after you take their picture. And it kills in the latest order. So if you take someone else's picture and then it's being haunted, if you take someone else's, it's going to redirect at that person. So it's basically like a chain letter of Polaroid pictures.
But
However,
it's better than that.
this movie has, if like you ever think about a movie where people make poor decisions repeatedly, this is number one. This is up there.
Okay. So it does open up with like these two girls and they're like, oh, I got this fun camera. Click. And it makes like the creepiest like charging noise when you do it because it needs to be scary.
But it's also they're so fucking inept of getting a Polaroid camera that they're unaware of how it works. Like, where's this? How's this thing works?
Why
like,
is the picture all white?
Yeah, you gotta wait a minute. Oh, there's a smudge on it.
Fuck this camera.
Yeah.
Throw it in the garbage.
Monk, it's everywhere because like Polaroid's made a comeback, and so
They
they have
did.
like I
They
have
do.
one in the drawer over there.
You can
It's
still
like
get
a-
Polaroids. You can still
Yeah,
buy
Polaroid
them. But their
Insta,
cameras are
I think
expensive
it's
as
called.
fuck.
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not.
I thought like 50
expensive.
bucks.
But the old ones were pretty cheap. So,
I thought they were 50 bucks.
it's still, that's not bad.
Eh.
When
Pay another 100, you get a fucking
so,
iPhone.
we go forward in time from the first people murdered by it because they need to show us what the camera do in the opening,
Right.
of course.
Which you don't really see
So-
what it does. Doesn't it just show her abruptly
She just,
get
like,
killed?
Falls,
And that's
okay. I have notes about being mad about the beginning because what does she do when the light power goes out in her house? Does she? Okay, you have two options. A, go to the basement where the circuit breaker is, or B, go to the fucking attic.
yeah. She goes to the attic and a ball
She
falls
goes
down.
to the fucking attic.
And she's like, this better not be a joke. And you're like, are you fucking serious? Like, get
Yeah,
the
no.
fuck out of here.
There's nothing actually creepy happening at this point,
No.
by the way. She's just getting scared, more and more scared for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Fucking
100%.
hell. Anyway, she goes into the attic and she gets killed by a blade for some reason. I don't know.
It's like abrupt one, too. You just see her head, like, get pulled all the way back, and then it just cuts.
Yeah.
Followed up, now you're the new main character.
Now we
Who
have
had-
Bird. Her name is Bird.
I actually never remembered her fucking name. I just know she
Her
had the
name
scar.
was Bird.
The scar across her neck.
Scarf Girl, which I originally heard as Scar Girl, which made more sense to me. No, she was Scarf Girl because I guess the kids at school never saw her neck. Did she never take gym? I don't know. So, she gets the camera from an antique store where she
from her
works at
friend.
with a friend.
And she takes his picture immediately.
Yeah, just like, boop, This camera makes a weird sound when you point it at people.
They didn't look at the photo.
No, she puts it in the back in the box.
Immediately.
Then she doesn't take the fucking case.
No,
which
the
is
thing,
important later.
the thing about Polaroid is you take a picture, you wave it,
Yeah,
you're
pop, pop,
waving
pop,
it,
pop, pop.
and then
She
you
did it for a
look
little
at
bit.
it. But none of them looked at the
She
picture.
wiggled it like twice and then set it down like, fuck you, picture.
I mean,
fucking care.
Goosebumps is scarier. They didn't wave it, all right? They didn't wave it at all.
It a little bit. They
Or
showed
no,
it.
not wave
I
it. They
saw
didn't show it. They didn't show. I mean, they didn't look at the photo
They
after
didn't
they
show
took
what
it.
the photo looked like. Yeah. Not
Well,
until
we
later.
saw it. We saw it, but they didn't, which is dumb.
Yes.
What was the
Yeah,
point?
what the fuck? All right.
Whatever.
So
Fucking dumb.
immediately afterward, we learn about her and her cool mom, who's working like 2 jobs or whatever.
Wait, do you
and she
see the
gets-
mom really? I think I've seen her like twice in that whole film.
Yeah, I know. Once right then, when she
Okay.
first comes home.
I
and
forgot
the
there was a
mom's talking about,
mom.
Like, oh, I got called in for another shift. And, so that we know that her mom is really struggling. Also, that her dad is dead.
Right,
That's
which-
when we learned that too.
Yep.
But she gets invited to a party by her cool friends. She's gonna be Red Riding Hood, and her friend's gonna be a wolf, and that's not weird. She
Nope.
does say also in that similar thing that she's not into guys. Don't worry about it. Nothing. Ever
Wait,
comes
she says that? I don't remember that line.
She says literally, "I don't even like guys."
Who does?
But the love
main
interest
character.
was a dude.
I know.
Okay.
I don't know. They're high schoolers.
I
Live
guess.
your life, dude.
Whatever. I'm not. I
She
didn't
does take
pay-
a creepy picture of a guy in the parking lot before she leaves school that day. Don't worry about it. So she goes to this party, and she's like, friends are like, all right, now don't just hang out in the corner and being all creepy or whatever. And she's like, I won't. And then she immediately cuts to her being creepy in a corner.
Yep.
But she like
And
wanders
she was.
upstairs, and then takes like a picture. Or no, she hangs out with a guy, and then they see that she has this cool camera, and they're like, oh, take a picture of us. Ah!
Then be in it, but she doesn't want to be in it. I like
Well,
to be
no, yeah,
behind
and
the
one
camera.
person photobombs it. She's like, ah! And then somewhere around that same time, the original friend who got a picture taken of him fucking gets murdered by a projector. Yeah, it's such a.
No, it was behind. No, it was behind the projector. There was a
Oh, yeah,
ghost
that's right.
who uses the sheets as cover.
Yeah.
But I thought the thing hated light. But there's a projector. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay, sometimes it hates. So the rules aren't consistent to them.
Let's
They're
find
definitely
out.
not.
Oh wait, hold up. My wife is gonna go take a murder photo.
Yeah, no, wait, I just gotta remember how to do it. It's been a long
Anyway.
Do they all
Alright,
die
so
at the
we
same
get-
time? No, there's an order, but the order's arbitrary, Monk, because that does happen. There are 4 people in the photo at once. Or 5. 4. It was 4.
This
And-
is a hell picture in the video.
Yeah, and they kill in an arbitrary order at that point.
Yeah,
But
I don't
also
understand, 'cause
note-
there's like 5 people in that original picture.
4.
in the
Well,
party,
4, technically 5.
plus the reflection.
That's the 5.
Yeah. The girl who pretends to be a fortune teller at that party. Sorry, I forgot to mention her, but she does hand out the death card to the girl, which is
Because
fucking on the fucking
Death
nose.
and tarot does not necessarily mean someone dies, but whatever.
No, death and tarot is actually not a bad card.
Yeah, but whatever.
It's change or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's change. So at this point, friend dies, cops come, they're like, hey, your friend's dead. You're like, oh!
Ah!
At this point, she's now being investigated, or like whatever, talked about, and she goes on. And then the original first person picture she took at the party is also dead at the same time. She gets murdered too. Pretty quickly too. She sees it, runs, but then just gets, instead of, she falls over.
wait.
Developed yet.
I know, we gotta wait and see if
We
there's
look
gonna be
like
a spooky
ghosts.
ghost in the background.
The original person, or the person who was having the party, is busy cleaning up.
It's a good picture of you.
And she sees the ghost, runs away, falls, waits 40 seconds, and then the ghost comes and gets her. Who would have fucking thought? So that she's
No
dead
clue.
now. Now everyone's like, oh my god, she's dead. She finally then looks to the scarf girl, looks at her picture, and notices this blob, because she
There's
saw
a
the blob
smudge.
before. The smudge is gone on one
The
of the
smudge
pictures.
moved from the one picture to the other picture.
Her other friend, she finally puts 2 and 2 together that, hey, this picture's killing us. So they
So
try to
what
light
does
it
she
on
do?
fire.
Hold up. No, wait.
Oh.
The rational thing. Okay.
Okay.
So
Which
she
one?
discovers that the picture is the ghost is haunting people through pictures, and is murdering them. So, again, we make a difficult decision at this juncture. Do you bring that fucking camera loaded with film to school? And
Of course. I was thinking this would be like my Death Note, right? I would just have fun.
Why would you keep... Okay, at this moment, joystick, take the film out of the camera. Throw it in the fucking trash.
Which I'll show you. It's not even that hard. Like you just
You just pop it out.
It's a cartridge.
It's a cartridge.
Just, like look, wait, which camera's mine? This one?
Yes.
Look, yeah, you just like, boop, there it is. Like, you just take it out.
It's a cartridge.
all-
It's
And
like
then now it's
Nintendo.
harmless. It's not a murder camera anymore.
No ghosts
But
in here.
she leaves it in there, brings it to school with her, with the photo, describes that the photos, the people in the photos getting murdered by a ghost in the picture. You can see it because there's a smudge, and they're like, and the one guy's like, I'm just gonna fucking burn this picture and get rid of it. Fuck you. And then the ladies.
Everyone catches fire.
Yeah.
Oh, they find out that this is bad things happening. They do a bunch of research. Let's move this along because this movie sucked.
Yeah.
They end up finding Mitch Pileggi. Now, if anyone remembers who Mitch Pileggi is, he is Skinner from X-Files. And they missed an opportunity for him to say an X-Files reference. He's like,
They
this
could have
is...
done so many
He
things.
They
It's
could
been
have
like
done a billion
the
references.
The Polaroids are watching.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
like,
no,
oh.
keep watching the Polaroids. That's what I meant.
No, he could have said something like, what do you think this is, the X-Files or something like that?
Yeah.
Because he was trying to say that this is what this haunted bullshit's not true.
Oh.
And it doesn't. They end up they end up doing research,
Like a
find out the
quote
old
from-
owner. They do all
Well,
this
don't
other
forget this cafe scene. But yes,
FAC
they do.
was dumb. They tried taking a picture of the
The
girl.
one guy gets so pissed because he's like, all of this is that one girl's fault because she took our picture. Me, I'm gonna grab the camera and try to take a. And then they get a picture of the guy's hand, and then the one girl in the back who's Bird's friend fucking stabs a pencil into it, even though she saw the fire thing.
Well,
And
no,
the
she
guy
did it
gets
to
a
stop it.
fucking-
No, to stop him
I
because he was
know,
gonna
but he
take
still
her
gets
picture.
a fucking hole in his
Yeah.
hand.
So he ends up doing this. They all go back and forth. He now all of a sudden realizes he's a
They
dick,
have to go get the case.
and they go find. It ends up, from what they know so far, is this one girl. They go find the old house where it came from, which was a school teacher who was a serial killer, who,
But it
according
turns
to
out the camera didn't belong to the murder guy,
it belonged to the murder guy's daughter,
who was, quote, a slow girl.
Wait a minute.
He was slow.
Wait, was he like an art teacher?
No, he was
No,
a photography
teacher.
Yeah.
But
So-
like,
This
In
school is
school.
so cool that
It
it
has
had
fun-
a dude
yeah.
who
I
only
s-
taught photography.
yeah,
Yes.
I think I've seen this movie.
So then
Like,
they learned from the wife of the murder dude that it wasn't, he didn't murder them. The kids took pornographic images of Slow Girl, as they called her, and they abused her, and he went on a revengeful thing and took them all. And there was one guy that got away,
One
which
guy got
happened to
away.
be Skinner from X-Files. They go now to fucking
The school.
school, and Skinner's there, and they take a picture of him, and he's like, "You believe that old crazy person?"
You fucked up!
They fucked up. They took a picture of him, but it turns out school teacher was a pedo and took pictures of his daughter, and the kids were the friends in the whole time.
But
Skinner
my
gets
favorite bit.
ripped in half.
yeah, literally, they leave the photo on the ground. The ghost picks it up and tears it in half, which tears the dude
We're gonna get to
in
that
half,
soon,
which is
Hoppy.
like, yay!
So it goes on. Other people are dying. They find out that it hates light or something.
Well,
They
no. The gambit becomes after they do the stupid. Okay, here's the thing I hate. Because I looked this up after they did the thing in
This
the
movie was
showers
dumb.
where they turned the heat on to scare it away because heat is bad for film.
Because of it, the logic is any area that is bad for developing film, it hates.
Yeah, so I was like, how bad does heat do film? And I had to go look it up, and it's like, if you left it out in your car on a sunny day where it's 100 degrees out, it would be bad after a week. So, they're real fast and loose with what bad is film. Anyway, the heat scares the ghost away.
Apparently,
This is about what point where they come up with the plan. What if?
they take a picture of the ghost.
No, not just the ghost. We need to go to a place where the ghost can fully form. Which is why she runs to the dark room.
Why not any room that's dark?
Literally everywhere in the school at that point, yeah.
Right. Whatever. They go. She takes a picture, crumbles it to death, breaks her own hands at the same time because her hands are in the picture frame. And before that, she's also being haunted the whole time because she happens to be in a reflection of a Polaroid fucking picture.
Yes.
Bull fucking shit. In clear clarity,
That's how
too.
the ghosts work. I don't know.
Oh my god. She crumbles it up, lights it on fire, ghost dead, happy ending. This movie
She burns
was
the
dumb.
shit out of her hand, just presumably her like she's missing 2 fingers at
Yeah,
that
she
point.
should be missing 2 fingers. They should be toast. Movie was ass. This movie
And
was
then
boring.
she gets rid of it by throwing it into the ocean, which I guess will kill the ghost in the camera. Don't worry about it.
I just think between this movie and last week's movie, DeadCon, this one at least moved along, and
This
it
one,
felt
I
like an
had
hour
I
and
didn't
15
hate
minutes.
DeadCon.
I enjoyed pieces of this movie. I did not enjoy any of DeadCon.
DeadCon felt like 5 hours. It felt like a Snyder cut. This Well, I like Snyder Cut Justice League, so also fuck off on that. That was really awesome. But this movie, at least, I was like, oh, it really was 87. This movie was longer than DeadCon, but felt like a quarter of it after. It was insane.
Yeah.
We ain't dead yet, by the way.
We're working on it. You see the
I do see the smudge. I do see the smudge.
Uh-oh.
I would rate this movie of it shouldn't exist and fuck you for making it.
I would agree. This movie,
But-
unlike the other movies we watched, are full of people who are not self-aware and don't know what the fuck is going on. And even though they come up with clues and figure out like elements of it, I literally knew what the fuck was happening like 20 minutes in.
It was dumb. Besides the pedo thing, I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, okay, that was a twist, but whatever.
Not even a twist. Just there was no
it's
clues
just
of
now
it
we
the
know
whole
who
time.
it is.
Yeah, it was up to you. But now we can go on to something funner, which is, or more fun, the next movie. So the next movie
Or Sharpie.
No.
Sharpie.
is going to be
Polaroid 2. Oops, the camera's
what
still
the
on.
fuck is this? The Ballad of Buster Scruggs by Tessa.
That movie rules.
I love that movie.
Oh, no, this movie. So that's the movie. We'll move that from the list. But we're not done with our movie thing still. We have a little extra gig. We're double dicking, guys.
This
Weird.
is challenging because this is 3 shorts.
This is 3 shorts we're going to go over. We also added on ad hocly these SCP shorts that I linked in Discord. We got the Raka Dollhouse, Raka or Shy Guy, who was SCP-069, who was in the last week's Code Warriors. We got Dollhouse, and we got Overlord. So I watched them in that specific order. And honestly, my favorite one was the first one.
Yeah, that's what you said. And I'm gonna have to come clean in that I didn't watch any of these at the normal rate or even in a normal way, which probably ruined some of them.
I was pretty sure it was. Oh, it might have been
the last
96.
one.
You're right. It might have been 96.
But I did go, because it's faster for me to read than watch a movie, it turns out. I did go back and read, like, about the SCPs that these things derive from, so I feel like I've got a good grasp.
Well, that's how I think the movies, though Monk worked, is that you really wish they were longer, and SCP has a lot of availability to being
It's
some
supposed
really
to be
good
that
film.
way.
But they're
But they're
short.
all short stories. Every single SCP thing.
Could be short. I think a perfect, like, I prefer horror shorts over horror movies most of the time because they get rid of all the love interest and all the bullshit. It's the content of the horror entity, and you're there for that.
Also, I'm also on board
Buster
because,
Scruggs. Okay.
Yeah, Buster. I'm super on board with these because, unlike most horror-related things, the people who get involved are super competent. Like, this is what they do.
Yeah, and they still get fucked over, but that's cool about reading the SCPs.
They
You
follow
actually read.
procedure.
They
go through a thing. Like, they have a whole thing.
And they're trying to contain something that's super hard to contain. And I appreciate it too, because in all the SCPs you read, they have these soldiers that are just dying, but they're doing their job and they're dying from it. And in all these movies, these soldiers are doing their job. They just have a really fucking hard job.
They're not incompetent though. Like, they're doing their job.
Yeah, they're not like, let's
correctly.
split up, gang, and let's go alone and jerk off. They're
No,
like, all right,
they're
guys, let's stick together, follow the code.
If these guys were any other horror movie, they would be
It is.
overly competent and kill that thing.
Yeah, they were like, if Jason were here, they'd just bust a fucking cap in
murder
him
that dude.
and be like, fuck you, get the fuck out of here, all right? And that's what I really liked about this is that it was good. Now, the only critique is I could totally tell the faces did not match the voices, which was awesome. And some of this, like Dollhouse didn't follow the true Dollhouse SCP a bit, but it was
that
still
one's very different.
that one was super fucking different. The Shy Guy one was pretty accurate, and I actually liked how they did that one. Like, even Pixels, he's like, I don't want to be seen type of thing. And I thought it was really cool. And I think there should be more SCP. Now, the danger of SCP is, like, once you start making film about it, people are going to be worried about the copyright. And again...
turn into Slender Man, dude.
Well, that too. Just don't... Okay, if you're going to make an SCP game, it can't be collect shit.
People have
which
done a bunch
they've
of
done,
this.
and a lot of them are not finished, and that's the problem.
Some of them, I've played are just like you're in the facility
And you're trying to get out because you're experiments. You're like convicts who they took.
No. Like even ones like where you're a scientist and something goes wrong and then you're just like, I'm out.
I mean, that's a good game as long as it's not about collecting like a billion fucking things. Oops, don't do it.
No. You don't collect things. You just try to get out.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I thought they were good. I thought the Shy Guy one was one of my favorites just because it was true to the origin of the SCP the most, and also showed that a guy was a bastard wanting to kill it, and they even knew that he was wanting to kill it, so they're gonna kill the guy after he kills it. That was good. That was solid.
Yeah. Dollhouse one is interesting from like I'm a sucker for cyberpunk style media, and that is very close to a thing that would happen in cyberpunk media.
Well, they did the building doesn't make more sense. And
the building is a construct of the machine.
Yeah, and but it didn't follow the actual order. But as the movie itself, it was pretty fucking solid. If you guys have not checked out the shorts, they are in Discord. They're on the movie watch list. They are really fucking great. They're only like 20 minutes, 30 minutes long, each one of them. They're good.
I just also like the third one just because the soldiers involved actually managed to kill a couple of the things.
No, they didn't though.
I mean, they shot him.
They shot him. In that SCP, they have high regenerative where ballistic ammo does hurt, like incapacitate them, but they're able to get back up and regenerate.
They do. They do figure that out, but it's like I love it when they're hyper competent in that way, where it's like we've taken it down, we're moving out. We're not
I also like that they're not even
moving.
trying to kill; they still want to experiment and contain. So like,
yeah, no,
do non-lethals work?
They
so they do fucking gas things to see if it affects them. I mean, it's beautiful. They did a good job, and the whole concept is good. People aren't making dumb decisions. People aren't trying to be heroes. They even made a comment like, I'm just going to try to do my best. And he goes, he also did. What makes you think you can do it?
All they're trying to do is get intel and leave.
Yeah. It was good. It was fucking good. So that was just a quick little short for that. We're going to watch a thing that I don't have a video for, or one of those. We're going to watch the promo for Saturday, boys. We have the tournament Saturday. It's StarCraft 2. And
I'm gonna be a jerk and walk away for a little bit to use the restroom, but I already know how to play this game. I'm a pro.
So
I'm
let's
so
watch
good.
this video quickly.
All right, I'll be right back.
I muted it. Fuck. Whoop. Let's try this again.
No time for dicking around, limps. Round 3. Full-on cutthroat carnage. StarCraft 2, motherfuckers. The teams will battle it out in a 2v2v2v2 and eliminate the other teams in full, or have them surrender like diaper baby limp dick bitches. Fuck Thomas. Now how can you fuck with these champions? It's easy. 1,000 points, you can assign the race of one player. The options are Terran, Protoss, Zerg, or Random. Unlike the previous rounds, the last person's submission vetoes all other point submissions and fucks everyone over. Eat shit, bitch. The bonus round will be a hidden surprise, so you know it's gonna be a shit show, just to keep it hidden from everybody else. This round is gonna be mighty potent, so if you're ovulating, please step away from the speakers. Tequila out.
There we go. I love StarCraft music. StarCraft music is fucking great. Is that who that was? I don't even know. I just put it out there and someone fucking did the voiceover. Somebody did the voiceover for me, which was great. I preferred it that way. It's so much easier if someone else will do the voice work for me. But yeah, that's on Saturday, guys. Be sure to tune in at 7 p.m. That will be, honestly, out of all the tournaments, this will be the most interesting. I think this will be the most. All of them are playing at once, one fucking round. And it's going to be chaos. It's going to be fucking beautiful chaos. And I'm heavily looking forward to seeing that play out. Obviously, there's Easter eggs and all that other bullshit. But hey, whatever. It is what it is.
I can't wait to win that game.
Let's talk about strip clubs.
Oh, yeah. Where you go get COVID shots?
Yeah, COVID shots.
Yeah, in Las Vegas.
I mean...
It's so good. I love the quote from that article so much.
So is a strip club active?
Yes.
So there's people dancing, and you can be like, hey,
they got the people administering it were like dressed in maid uniforms, dude.
Nice.
No,
right?
No fucking way.
It's incredible. But my favorite quote was from this guy who was there with his wife. She was like, I don't know, I was thinking about, just putting it off, but, I heard they had this promotion. And I said, why not?
Wow.
What the fuck? What kind of wife? You get the world's most understanding wife who's like,
honestly,
yes, honey,
I don't even
come
think
with you to a strip club to get us immunized.
I don't even think I would even want to go. Even if like random selector you're there, I'll be like, I'll
You're gonna get a different disease while you're there getting your COVID shot.
No shit. First off, wait, are they legit nurses?
I have no idea.
No, they probably have nurses there on site, but like the girls are probably dancing.
No. So he said the
My
administration
understanding
one
was that there was
is
a
the maid
lady
outfit.
in maid outfit who was delivering the shots.
Maybe she was a nurse.
I know.
Maybe
so
she's a nurse who's not making enough money from nursing, which is
I mean, which is also more fucked up. Hey, has it anything to get people? I agree with that, but I don't think I would ever go to a strip club for it. I'd just rather get COVID. Fuck it. Fuck this.
No, see, the thing is they were giving out COVID shots in other spaces too, but until it's like the Ohio thing. Was it Ohio where they gave out
the lottery? Yeah, to encourage people.
They were sweetening the pot, right?
This doesn't sweeten it for me. Maybe I'm the weird one.
It for a very select clientele.
I'm the weird one out of here, I guess. It just doesn't. I feel like one, the hygiene of the area seems a bit off.
Yes.
A little bit off for me. You're the host. How are you?
That's what I shout at the idea of having to go to a strip club to get my vaccine.
I guess. I mean, more people. I go with Lucy. The more people vaccinated, great. But this just seems like a lot of flaws.
No, all they had to do and have to do is you don't even need like a freaking like $500,000 lottery. Even like a $500
people will do it. People will do it
to get freaking people to do it. I mean, like the people in out where we live that
we're on chewing the soggy rag, like, where we talk about nothing and drink.
It's a hoax. Like that. Those are the type of people that be like $500. You
Let me
bet.
drink my chocolate milk out of this wine glass.
Dominatrix.
I'm 37. I've been at a club twice in my life, both in my early 20s.
Chocolate
Time
wine,
when I went to knew the girls on stage.
Whoa!
And the night she made shit for money on much drinking. There's always drinking. That's the whole point. We talk about stuff that matters, though.
Like the drinking helps facilitate the conversation.
So like my only
there's games too. We have games going on.
Strippers ever is a girl that I went to graduate school with, who became a teacher and was like, "This is fucking bullshit." And she became a stripper and made like twice as much money for half as much work.
Well, here's the...
I say, you go, girl.
Yeah, I mean, more power to you. If you're making more money, more power to you. My issue with it is, myself, I've been to it twice. One in Amsterdam and one in New Orleans. And both of them, it's just not for me. It's not my thing. It's some people's thing, but not mine.
No, it never was. They're literally just there. I appreciate the stripper, but like the only thing they're there for is to get money from me, not for sexual favor.
Which I hate to tell them, I don't have much.
Like, I don't understand. Like, maybe you can explain this to me.
I don't
get
the titilize
it.
Like going there, like you can look at picture on
the
internet.
I know people who drop thousands of dollars in these places on a company card.
You as men that go to
because they think they're gonna get it.
Like, do you get a boner? And if yes, what the fuck do you do with it?
No, I find it awkward as shit.
How can you not get it?
They use stupid men to give them money.
You're watching, you can't just like be sat in front of porn and like not get like a little bit like, oh.
I think Doom spots it.
Club with titties in your face and not get a boner. I don't understand.
Easy.
So what is the point of strip
clubs?
Have you ever
just
get a boner?
Have you ever
tuck it up into your belt and ejaculate into your belt? I don't get it.
Here's how you don't get it. See, you think boners only happen when you're sexually aroused, which they happen at all times through the day. But outside of that, no. I personally go in those places. I find them a little bit awkward. I find it a little bit weird. Because I understand the concept of it all, and also, it's not for me. I'm like, whatever. It's just not for me. I'll Google my hentai. It's fine. I don't. I went there in Amsterdam because I was forced to, and I went in New Orleans because it was my friend's bachelor party, and he wanted to go, which then I conveniently left.
Okay, so you were kind of like strong-armed into going.
Well, then I went out to the front while they were all inside because the drinks were cheaper outside, and it was so much better. Okay, there's not. Well, actually, let's bring it back. Why do people watch hot tub streams? Why do people watch OnlyFans shit?
Because deep down inside,
who watches hot tub streams?
About 40,000 people do at a time.
But wait,
there's
just like
a misguided belief.
Is it just a girl in a bikini in a hot tub.
And hot tub's usually in their house. Yeah, we talked about this.
I'm
last
in
we talked
the
about this last
wrong
time.
goddamn industry.
There's
Well,
event
like,
stuff and shirt. There are tons of event stuff too. And I encourage the charity work because we have Toys for Tatas here in Minnesota, where you bring in a toy that goes to children, you get to get one for free or something.
But like, it's such a misguided thing, right? Like, it's people who are hoping.
Why is it misguided? Well, for them, you're preying on idiots.
Yeah,
And I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
These people are giving them money in the hopes of getting their affection,
Which
That's
is
the fucked
pseudo
up
affection.
thing.
It's pseudo affection.
Yeah, it's the same thing that we do when you give somebody a thumbs up on a fucking YouTube
So
video.
he actually, this is a good thing too. So they do have again the cosplay. So some people might have that type of fetish thing. But with the strip club, I know a guy who used company card because he's a dumb fucking moron, who went to a strip club and he actually thought he was gonna get it with that stripper. I heard the story. It's just honestly prey on the idiots because they're
Don't
idiots.
do that. I mean,
Now then again,
I
you
guess
could
if
also
There's
have.
always going to be idiots. You should prey on them, I guess. But like,
There's also the other side of it
Be an
too,
idiot.
where there's an art form to it. I guess I don't see the art. I only look at classical art, paintings and sculptures.
yeah, Renaissance
Obviously,
sex.
Renaissance sex, right? But there's an art to like dancing and stuff. I don't see it.
Not anybody can
Yeah, have you-
fucking wear those shoes.
Can you even spin around on a stripper pole tool? I
Yeah,
don't think so.
and
You
like
think I
you're-
can spin around? Period.
You're like I've done. Your
On a
core
spinning chair?
strength to be able to do that shit on the poles, like it's great exercise.
Sit
It's
down on the
amazing.
pole and spin.
But
Right.
like,
Well, I
don't-
thought the pole span itself, like that was the trick, that the pole actually rotated on its own.
No.
No.
On some of them, I
No.
think, right?
It's
Those
all
women
math.
get strong as shit,
And they're in those
which
shoes.
also feels a different
They're in
fetish.
those shoes. And any ladies out there,
The
like,
lady diminished.
for I mean, just personally speaking,
I'm-
anything higher than like a half an inch elevation, I'm like, I can't.
Thank you,
walk.
Optimus. Optimus agrees. Some of them do spin.
Spinning is important.
No, like the pole spins for them. Like they gotta do their
that's
hustle,
lazy.
and
That's
they do
easy
their
mode.
hustle. And again, I'm a very big encouragement of exploiting idiots because they're dumb. Good job. Go
Fair.
for it. Go for
But
it.
my
As long as
encouragement-
they're getting what they're promised, which is what they're promised. No touching.
Do they get
You're
to
there
see,
for a show.
They get slightly more attention. I
Yeah,
guess?
yeah. You're there for a show, like a visual show. Fine.
Yeah.
They're
Hey,
getting what they're
cutie.
getting.
The money should hypothetically go
Welcome
to
to
your
Reese's.
appreciation of how good they did the thing.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, people are putting money in because they think maybe they'll get their dick
Well,
wet.
that's because they're fucking stupid.
Okay,
All right.
but like, don't you like, if you pay like some extra money and go in a back room, like, isn't that like
That's
No, because
frowned
you're
upon.
no.
Nuh-uh, that's
You're talking
like-
the private dancing, and no, because there's a big firm thing of you can't touch. They
You do not
they're-
touch.
You're
Okay,
still
but
fully
those dudes
closed.
still blow their loads.
No,
You-
well, in their pants,
Well,
and
some of
actually,
them most certainly
no,
do.
and
Yes, they
actually,
do.
it's against the rules. Like if you do that, they'll kick you out.
they'll kick you
You
out.
can't
for
help a
blowing your load.
biological. What if they?
You're supposed to tell them or some
In my
bullshit.
pants.
I've seen things where people like tell stories about it on Reddit, where they're supposed to kick you out, like if you do that.
Oh,
shit.
on Reddit.
Reddit,
Well,
yeah,
it's
I
like
trust
ask
Reddit.
a stripper
Where it's
anything.
Like a 13-year-old boy that's like, yeah, my boner was so.
No,
fucking
it's from a
huge
stripper,
that they
and
kicked
someone
me out.
asked, like, what happens if I accidentally, like, get too aroused? And they said you're supposed to tell them to stop, and then leave, because if that happens, you're more likely to get kicked out.
But that's what I don't understand. Isn't that the whole
What if you're
point?
wearing
like,
jeans? How are you gonna know, right?
like you go like people that
That's
are
why
like,
you wear
at
rubber
strip
before you
clubs
go in.
and enjoying it. How do you not get a boner?
Gotta put this
You
somewhere
can
No,
get
you put it in
one,
that drawer.
but you're not allowed to act on it.
Okay, so again, that leads me to my question. Do you tuck it up into your pants?
I think you
And then just,
misunderstand
like,
how the
move
male
around
anatomy
until the
works at this
friction, like, lets it
point.
go? Like, I don't understand.
You can
How you
have
just sit there
one.
with a boner.
You can, and that's it. You just sit there and deal with it. Kids deal with it in middle school all the
Opti,
fucking time.
Being gay doesn't solve this problem. They have strip clubs for that.
Yeah, but those strip clubs play by different rules.
I don't know. I've not been. Oh, actually, I've been. In
I've
once
been to a
for
couple
friend.
of those, and I've seen a lot of people get pelvic thrusted from behind
And
in their
I was
heads,
like,
and it was hilarious from
I'm
up
just
their
here
party.
for a friend, please.
Way different pole dancing indeed.
I'm just saying, like, I'm a girl, and if I was to be in that, it's like when you.
You don't
watch,
understand
you know-
because you're a girl. Guys get this shit all the time, and it's just like another day. It's like you can. It's just because you're aroused doesn't mean you're just gonna be like, ugh, blah, blah, just blast a fucking rocket.
But then what do you do with it?
You just wait for
do
it
you
to go
hide
away.
It under your binder, under your textbook, and
I
walk
wear
out?
sweatpants so I can tuck it up in the band.
How big is joystick that you gotta hide it? Jesus. Mine discreetly maybe might make an appearance.
There's no hiding
Is
it.
that
It's a
me?
short
Is
story.
that I just have like this gross misunderstanding of
I
how
think
bars
you
work?
have, yeah, I think you actually do
Well,
have a very big
Like,
misunderstanding.
how can you not be at a strip club and sitting there and not have like a raging
I can.
party?
No,
because for me, it's like I know that there's nothing coming of this.
Exactly.
So, like,
It
it's
doesn't matter,
psychological.
though.
Yes,
It's
it
like-
does.
It's like, no, it doesn't, because like it's like being exposed.
How
to
about this?
porn, or, like,
How about
some
this? Yeah,
TV
you're watching
show
Game
that
of
has sex
Thrones.
scene in it.
I want to say this. I want to say this line. Yeah.
Maybe
No,
it's me.
It is you. Game of Thrones, when Khaleesi was raped by that dude.
Yeah,
did
you-
guys
did you
get
get a boner?
boners from that? No. Yeah, no. Just because you see tits.
Good boy.
No, he raped her though the
No,
first time.
their first time it was.
Their first time was, yeah. So and again, just because you see tits doesn't mean like, hey, look, naked chick, boinski. It's gonna.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
not.
well, I'm sorry,
there's
it
intent.
does for me. It does for me, I guess.
You
so,
pervert.
whatever. I guess
She's a
so.
pervert.
I guess so.
Hold up, I'm gonna go take my pants off.
I guess I'm learning.
Yeah, you're
more
learning
about
how.
me
Yeah.
than I wanted to know.
I'm just saying that's not how it works. And strip clubs to me personally are nothing. To some people they're a lot. Tits out, start to
You're in a strip club. You're sitting down. You're like 10,
Yeah,
9.
you bring
8.
you bring the fucking chest clocks and you like tap it. You're like, all right, we're ready, boys.
Like there's certain like biological like responses
And
that
I'm
a
done.
person
Thank
is
you for
not
your evening. I'm out.
necessarily in
Right.
control of when they're exposed to certain like stimuli.
Right, but
And so, I mean, like, if I had tits wagging in my face, like,
but internet desensitized everyone from ever, and so did
Yeah.
magazines and everything else, that it doesn't matter anymore.
it
Once
does
you get
if
to a
you
point
don't
of
look at that
exposure,
shit.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
No,
at
'cause
that point.
intent
I could go to
matters
a
more
nudist
than
beach
anything.
and probably not pop a boner.
Yeah, I
you know?
wouldn't either. Not at all. Unless there was a nice
Okay, then-
old
then,
dude.
You know what? I'm talking to like two other people here because
The two
like,
other
maybe,
people understand
Maybe
you.
y'all's boy biological responses are. a
I'm
little
pretty
bit
sure
different than ours,
Optimus wouldn't get a
but-
bone ski if there's tits flying in them. That's 3 now. Let's
That's
should
true.
we keep
That's
up these
three.
numbers up?
We've got a friend.
No, I'm Opti. I get that too.
What if I just like watching them
all
dance?
in
See,
for a
that's
good
another
dance.
thing too. So
But
people
legitimately,
could go
the
for the
dance is-
show.
If the dance is legitimately good, I could see it, right?
But if the dance is really good,
It's
you could
not
appreciate
because she's
it.
naked. It's because it was done well and she's
But
naked.
is that the same thing though? Like you could get one from watching like a good sculpture of vacuum.
Oh, dude, you can imagine anything you want in that vacuum.
I know. It could be any sculpture.
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Look at the birth of Venus.
I would never go to a strip club, Optimus, for a drink because the
Neither would
price
I.
blows
Or a
ass.
buffet.
I can't
Fuck
support
No,
that.
I
and that's
can't
why do
support that.
people? I know a couple people. I'm not going to name them because one of them's listening. Who went to strip clubs for the buffet?
Whoa.
And I just couldn't
you
do
know
it.
what though? If it's a good deal, like
It
if it's
might be
cheaper
a
than
good
deal.
Sizzler,
It is
then-
not
then that's
ever a
just
good deal.
Economics. Hey, is there more beer?
Yes.
Should always be more beer. I don't know. I just think for this got
Watch-
segue
Dude,
topic.
I'm with Monk. Watch erotica and try not to pop one. Like, I don't see how I'm wired differently than y'all. Like,
Well, because if you see intent, like intent means everything. So if you just see someone performing, that's like looking at a nude sculpture. Be like, look at them tits,
You
and then
can
getting a
look
bone
at-
ski.
Yeah, you can see the intent. They have no interest in having actual sex with you.
Right.
well,
And to that,
about,
then
like-
it's the equivalence of a
what
painting.
about prawn though? Like,
That's equivalence of a paint. But in prawn, you use your imagination. Even visual, you're still using an imagination.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
if you're looking at strippers, you're using your imagination.
But not if you go to one, because you're not allowed to do anything.
I have a mental
I don't
block
think I
because
could. I don't think I could go to one.
acknowledge
I think I'm too embarrassed. to
I
do that.
acknowledge the life of all of those strippers as being independent human beings that have their
Exactly.
own
You mean you see women as people? You monster!
I know. I'm
I
gonna go to
know.
Ted Cruz and get put straight. Thank you.
I know. Fucking hell. This is why our military was weakened.
just for my own like clarification, let's put this to bed. You're telling me that men don't go to strip clubs?
I'm not saying all men.
Not all. Some men probably do.
Definitely
okay,
not.
But I need a percentage on it. What percent of men go to strip clubs and just sit there?
You're gonna ask.
I would say 90. I would say 90% of men who frequently go to strip clubs go with that intent.
How? Okay, but what if you don't? What if you never go there? You're not exposed to it, and you're like, oh shit, there's naked.
Then odds are that if you haven't gone to them often and you're finally going there, you go in there with that disinterest because you understand why you don't go there, so you're not gonna get anything from it.
The thing that's fucked up to me is that the people who are going in there frequently, right?
Yeah, frequently has the intent.
So
unless you like a classical dance. Probably.
Maybe they just like the buffet.
Or they like the buffet.
the unlimited shrimp cocktail.
But then again, some people like the cliche too. They're like entranced by that fucking. They're entranced by that whole thing of this is what guys should do. Let's go hit up a strip club type of thing. So when I was in Amsterdam, we were forced to go to a strip club. I was. One, I was on drugs.
You were gonna murder him.
Secondly, there was an arcade bar. Devils can back me up on this because Devils was there with me. I was like, there's an arcade bar, and I didn't know we were going to a strip club. And yeah, that was weird. See, Monk was there too. And I was like, oh my God, there's an arcade. We should go there. Like, no, we're going over here first. So we went in, figured out it was a strip club. We're like, fuck. We were there for like 10 minutes, and then we bailed.
They meant like the porn video arcade, huh?
No, it was, they had Time Crisis 2, and I really wanted to play.
Wait, there's Time Crisis 2 in the porn?
Oh, shit. My internet dropped a second, so no one can hear us probably a second. Oh, maybe they can. It's red, but it's still holding strong.
I figured out how you can get me to go to a porn play. Time Crisis 2?
First off, Optimus, fuck you. Have you ever played?
We were hot and we wanted cold beer.
Yeah, I remember.
And we went in and there was like all this fucking weird anime shit painted on the walls in Mexico. And
was it hentai?
Like,
was there tentacles?
I don't think
I didn't see any tentacles.
Oh, then why bother? Why bother?
It was when it was me and my mom and my brother. And we accidentally we thought it was a bar.
Oh right,
you got
beer at a titty bar.
Yeah, but it was like 11 a.m. So like,
no titty.
The main girls weren't there yet. They were still like getting ready. It was so awkward.
So another thing, just for clarification, for Amsterdam, the drug I took was ecstasy at the time. I'm not endorsing it, but I did take it.
You got it there in Amsterdam, or did you bring it?
No, we got it there.
How did you get it there?
At a bar. You go to a bar and you ask a bartender. And you say, hey, I want this. So then you have someone to go back to. Never buy it from the street. Always buy it from a bar.
Never buy drugs on the street.
Never buy it from the street.
I lived in, the European Union, and drugs were never.
It was a different time.
Had no idea.
Yeah, different time. Mine was 4 years ago. So, never buy it in the alley. One of our guys did.
Decriminalization of drugs is
and it was dumb.
Development.
So, yeah, so that's the thing. And again, Time Crisis 2, like, come on, let's be serious. Go to a strip club or Time Crisis 2. Let's be fucking real.
I'm there for Time Crisis 2.
You want to go back? I'll go to Amsterdam.
I'll go. You guys want to play Time Crisis in Amsterdam? I'll fucking go.
There's one at the ground control in Portland. But,
Yes, when you
Wait, there's Time Crisis 2 in Portland?
Yeah.
Ground control?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely
It's the best fucking Time Crisis.
It's the best time. See, Joystick understands. Time Crisis 2 is not some little dilly-dally bullshit. It is the best.
Just tuck it up
it's
into
well
your belt.
balanced.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's just so fucking amazing. All right, we were on strip club for a lot longer than I thought we were gonna be.
Sorry.
No, I'm happy.
Some people might be shooting off something else. I'm shooting in Time Crisis.
I've had a lot of questions for a lot of years.
Let's talk about something else that kind of relates to Ted Cruz a bit. Let's talk about Steven Seagal.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my favorite fat dude.
Look at him.
He joined Russia's pro-Kremlin party. Legitly.
What?
So he says that cops should be able to arrest you and not fine you because of they're probably making more money of the production of the things that they're defiling the environment. So his logic is that you should be arrested and not fined because the fine is so measly. Was so measly. No, he was always a cunt.
When I was a kid, though, his movies, I liked them.
Oh yeah, they were good. They were good. Sick 80s movies.
He's so brave.
Yeah,
except for then he did the reality TV show where he killed like people and dogs, and I can't get behind that. Yeah, he also like raped people, I guess too. But hey,
dogs?
Yeah, he like knocked down a wall like with something, a car.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he's a shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He would be Ted Cruz's best man.
But also, man, okay, can you imagine the vitriol I would have if Perpetual
Dude,
Clown
DDR,
Hercules was like, I'm into the Kremlin now.
I know, fuck it. Well, he pretty much is. Also, Optimus, I think any DDR with diagonals instead of up, down, left, right can go fuck itself.
In the group?
I have a feeling my
Regular
internet's going to
DDR
drop soon.
does
Heads
not
up.
have the arrows. It doesn't have the pump it up arrows. You're fine.
I hate the diagonals. I hate the diagonals. I just
diagonals.
can't.
I love.
I
pump it
hate.
up.
I
Fuck
hate
it.
diagonals.
Anyway, fuck this guy. I'm surprised he wasn't the fuck you of the week, actually.
He was almost going to be, but Comcast really boned me today.
Oh my god. Like, he, at every opportunity.
Yeah, send me a link, Opti.
At every opportunity has proven himself to be a shitlord.
Yes. Let's move on in case my internet dies. Let's talk about QAnon. This is so politicky today.
Oh, more shitheads.
Mm-hmm. We have 2 more topics, by the way.
The article that I passed you was something to the effect of, let me actually read it again, just so that I can hit it.
Yep, go for it. I got a
QAnon
message,
is all
Cheeseman.
now as popular in the U.S. as some major religions poll suggests. Now, this poll only had like 5,000 or so people in it, but like
I would like to know what it considers a major religion, though. Like
25-ish% of people responding. Although it was much higher. Like they tracked party lines, and it was like 70% of the Republicans they hit up were like, "Yeah, dude, like there's pedophiles running this government." Like, my God, man, we've reached this point. This is the thing. I'm gonna get on a weird soapbox. This is my weird soapbox moment.
I want to hear you. Let's hear your soapbox.
We have gotten so fucking complacent. We have, as a country, have gotten in such a decent position. All things considered, like people are getting enough money and time where they start falling into real stupid fucking bullshit.
Right.
Like, ain't nobody living in the poor neighborhoods believing in QAnon. Like,
well, no.
Okay,
or
wait.
white neighborhoods, maybe.
Poor white, yes, but poor white is very different.
Like trailer parks.
That's
yeah,
very
yeah.
I
different.
feel like
sitch.
that's prolific.
Like, my God, man, they literally, these exact same conspiracy theories have been thrown around for a long time, but only now have we reached a point where they can actually grow.
Right, because of the platforms.
Yeah.
And that's also how we know about these stupid people, is because of.
I'm mad.
But it's just kind of, you just kind of got to deal with it, you know, because the internet's a great thing too, but it also has some bastardy things to it. I'll still take the good things with it.
I get to yell about how I'm angry at stuff on the internet, so I enjoy that quite a bit.
QAnon's always going to be a thing. It's just dumb people, like people who believe the tabloids. That's the QAnon people.
Yeah,
Elvis still lives.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Elvis,
he didn't go back home
Elvis
to
is
Mars?
Hitler. What?
All right, let's talk about the true patriot here.
Oh yeah.
Demi Lovato is enlightening
so glad this came up.
us on UAP and outer world abilities, where she's making a new show on the Peacock network, I believe, which is like a streaming one, where it's unscripted UFO shit.
What? Who is launching a new show?
Demi Lovato.
Half of a Lovato.
I believe you used the. I believe you said she.
Is he now?
It's they.
They.
Oh.
My intent wasn't there, so I'm going with it.
It's the weakest of the non-binary positions. I appreciate you, Demi Lovato.
Okay, so they've got a new show on Peacock.
Sorry, I wasn't keeping up on the news, so I didn't know about that. Thanks for sending
I also didn't know.
Like
Thanks for setting the letter. Can you send the letter and the memo next time so I can keep up?
Opti understands.
It was
Opti
2
gets
weeks
it.
ago. Because they were like,
Now-
these are the pronouns I use right now, and everyone.
Is it
Wait, did she say right now, or did they say right now?
No, they didn't. That was me. That was just I was being glib.
Is
but-
this is for publicity's sake, or are they legitimately having a crisis of identity?
No, they are.
Okay.
Are they? Now, I got to say a question on this, because actually I'm lying. I didn't know about that, but I forgot about it. They did come out with this right after Elliot Page showed how much in they're better shape than I am, by a lot. And then all clout went to this person.
Wait, are
And
you
also-
talking about like
Fucking
Elliot Page has a 6-pack?
Oh,
Probably.
it's like a 15 pack. Have you seen?
You know what though? If you were getting paid millions,
Literally,
of dollars
your
and
job is to look good.
Your only job is to look good. Like
No.
you could do that.
No, I couldn't because I realized the willpower that I have is weak.
What if they were going to give you $1 million to look good?
Right.
To stop drinking?
No, you can still drink. You just have
How?
to do it right.
Oh,
Well,
fucking
yeah,
right.
Monk. It didn't.
You're gonna have
I'm
to.
just gonna
You're
say,
gonna have to run like
Didn't
5 miles
Demi
every day.
Lovato like throw a tantrum at like not a donut shop because that was Ariana Grande, but at some, it was at some food place.
They're an anti-masker cunt too.
Okay, it worked out. You moved that camera like an.
It was an accident. I was trying to get the dust off. Sorry.
Either way,
I
does
can't
Demi
help it.
have all the top men now? Probably. The issue that I have about that is, I think it came out like I'm gonna say it's probably safe to always err on the side of scrutiny on when someone comes out with something that's headline worth, and then they're coming out with a new show and also jumping on Elliot's bandwagon.
True.
I'm going to say, and also as Joystick claimed, the weakest of the lot. It seemed like a pretty weak thing to pop out as right before you're like literally days before you're announcing a show.
That's true, and like she just got a haircut. And
What?
So, like,
What
What
happened?
Everybody.
What happened again?
Haircut?
They got a haircut.
Oh, there we go.
and,
There we go.
If you're gonna go non-binary, there are so many more fun pronouns. If you're gonna be bold, be fucking bold. Do like a Z.
I don't even care about that. I don't even care about that. It's just the
But,
timing.
like-
If you're gonna
like-
announce it, then don't announce your show 4 days later.
Also, like again, who the fuck cares? Who
No one.
cares?
Okay, so here, you know who actually cares?
All the Demi
alt-right,
heads.
all the alt-right actually care. They actually
Alt-right
will
legit
actually
care.
give a shit. They're gonna give a shit. Everyone else
They're gonna get
will
mad.
applaud you and be like, hey, but then at the end of the day, no one gives a shit.
The
Because
alt-right
no
are gonna
one
be like,
does.
This is the biggest
Alt-right will
effect
care.
Since,
Yeah.
Since
Alt-right
the
will
Dr.
care.
Seuss thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why no one truly cares, and that's why I also think this was
The only question I have
some
is,
bullshit convenience.
Are we still cool for the summer?
Did you hear about Rammstein?
What's
They
yes,
got pushed.
I heard about
You
this
guys still coming
because
out?
A week after I bought our plane tickets, they
Sounds like you're still coming out.
Which I'm like, thank God that I'm on Facebook and like I got that announcement because I don't know how I would have heard it. elsewise.
Devils would have told you because he bought tickets to it too.
I bought tickets to it last year.
I was going
that
to.
got postponed.
I was gonna buy tickets to it. So when it comes in 2022, I'll probably join you guys.
Well,
Uh,
but we have see that's why like this was like an investment or whatever. I bought really good seats.
Oh, I'll be on the. I'll buy a table. It's fine. No.
You can definitely come with, but yeah, I was so
No.
mad when I
Oh,
found
it's
that
seats.
on
It's not. It's
Facebook.
not GA.
What?
Is there no GA?
What is that?
General admission.
No, there probably is, but that's like, oh my god, how old are you? Who stands at a concert anymore?
I
do,
would.
sometimes.
I do.
Reluctantly.
EDM
We're
is
too
all
old for that
standing.
shit. We're too old
I'll
for that
stand and
shit.
push to the front.
I like to sit and
just pop.
drink.
Just pop me a pill and I'll go all the way to the front.
Okay, but I'm like 5'3".
See, even
and
Monk
so
will
when
go.
You've got like
Go
7
to
foot
the
tall
front.
Skinheads
Always.
in front of you. It's
Always.
not very fun.
Oh yeah, metal shows with
It's
skinheads.
not fun to be
Oh,
at metal
fun.
shows, and I've been like pushed.
They don't
over
shower
and
either.
knocked
I know.
Over and shit. It's not fun.
They're legit.
Jabbed in the
The
ribs.
last couple times I was at a metal show, there were very much
And
skinheads
also
in there.
they stink.
Yeah, and they don't. I know Carpenter Brute surprisingly has quite a few of them, and it's insane.
The only no
Here's the thing, man, fucking
sometimes when I'm like really like feeling my cups, like I will like
Wait, what?
push my.
Feeling my cups.
Do you know what the phrase "in my cups" means? Like if you're in your cups.
What Joystick's doing?
No, read a book. Okay, so if you're in
I
your
read
cups,
I read wikis.
Read a wiki.
If you're in your cups, you're drunk. But if you're really like feeling your cups, it's like, you know.
It's the
really
strip
feeling
club
it.
shit again.
So
Got it.
I've pushed my way. To
I know,
the
it's
front
fucking-
before.
I know,
but
I watched in
absolutely
horror.
I absolutely
Actually,
prefer to sit.
they should be
because
done.
I have like 2 fists full of beer, and then I'm like, whoa, and then you can sing along, and oh my god,
I realize
love concerts.
we have 2 segments that I forgot. So this is Demi
Sorry.
Lovato doing some. No, it's
Oh,
my
shut
bad.
up.
No, my internet's all fucky, so I just want to try
She's
to get
in
it
them
before
now.
it dies. It's actually I was just looking at. I'm checking to
Opti,
see if
go
there's
to
an
a concert.
alert.
It's great.
So, before we move on to the last thing, we're going to join Cheeseman. He'll join us in a second. We have to do one round of the tournament tomorrow. We're going to watch right now.
Right now?
Right fucking now.
What?
Optimus, pick a number. Oh, please stream.
They're
Don't
gonna
die,
pick
man.
0 because they've been to 0
1
once
through
or
8.
never.
1 through 8. Pick a number 1 through 8.
Give me a number.
Let's go.
We can't go to Rammstein.
No, that's next year. Next year. We'll pick them up.
You'll drive that time.
You wait, seriously, you live in Nebraska?
He
Because
does.
we were just before you got here, we were talking about like Iowa versus Nebraska.
Oops.
And I
Oh,
was
look
like,
at-
I would like 10 out of 10, I would move to Nebraska before I moved to Iowa.
We live in a different zone now. We are tiny next to
Oh,
two.
boy. This
Very
is-
close to
this
two. I
is-
want to get.
Yeah.
in here.
All right. Well, I'll fix that scene another.
Was it
I'll fix
really?
it before. I'll fix
In
it
what
before.
way?
So, since the internet's down, let's just fucking get it. This is match 5. This will give you an indication. This is the worst intel you're ever gonna get.
What are
This
you
is-
talking about?
this
This is
is-
the worst fighter versus a mid-tier fighter.
I know. I know. This is gonna be ass. But let's bring the battle music out.
Alright,
Not that one.
Stop rubbing on people. It's a bit weird. My wife is
Oh,
right there.
Oh yeah, rub me up, baby. Oh, wait for the bets, then we'll start it
At
up.
the strip club.
Oh boy.
I'm trying, but I can't help myself.
Oh yeah, I moved myself to the middle. That's what I did.
Yeah, because you were alone.
I was alone. There we go. I'll move myself back. Good jam though.
I don't know. I can't hear the jam. So here's what we know.
Different computer. That's right.
Luke Skywalker has killed like 50.
I know. This is a stormtrooper.
So
Don't forget to fill out your brackets. The games tomorrow. This will give you at least round 5 intel.
Take your shot. I took a shot earlier, but I had to do it off camera because
You did it partially on camera, and then I got your reaction after the shot, and
yeah, I kind of think it was still in my mouth. when you,
kinda
like,
got
put
all
it.
the important bits of that interaction.
I can't like I have too many like. I'm like triggered.
That's
you
done.
know,
Let's do the
from
fight.
Being like 19 years old.
Yeah, I'll post the link again. I think it'll work. It won't. Fuck. This is the fight I thought it would be. The stormtrooper's actually doing stuff. Sort of.
Holy
I guess.
shit!
Who's yelling
Who's
shut
saying
up?
shut up over and over again? Also, why is the fight not showing on screen?
Oh, why isn't it showing on screen? What the fuck?
What the fuck, Tool? There it is.
There we go.
I don't have sound anymore.
I know, I gotta fix that. I mean, I don't even know why we had to do this because this was the dumbest matchup.
Because number 5, Tool.
Number 5.
Shut up.
I don't know who's yelling
is that
shut
the
up.
Stormtrooper saying shut up?
I think it is. He's a blocky boy.
Where's it, Luke?
Kenobi went the wrong way. He just went the wrong-
That guy.
Wow.
Shut up. I like Stormtrooper a lot.
Is yelling shut up all the time?
Yes.
He's also blocking quite a lot.
Stormtrooper
Yeah, we are.
doesn't have
7 p.m.
damage.
7:30 p.m. Assuming internet isn't a bitch like it's starting to be again today. Yeah, this is going the way exactly like I thought it would.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, now you guys know who to bracket up for that one. Let's go back
Yeah.
to the newsroom.
Quickly, I gotta change my bracket.
Oops.
Code Warriors the same.
Yes.
right now.
Until we get back, then it's going to
We
Mario,
don't know. There could
Mario
be horse
Party.
racing. Could be a Mario Party.
We got
There
a
could
camera? No, he got
be
rid of the
Cheese Man.
camera.
Oh, Cheese Man disappeared.
Oh, he got rid of the camera.
Oh, we can hear ourselves. We can hear
I
ourselves.
can hear myself. Caller, could you please mute your
We can hear ourselves.
Sorry, I'm on it.
It's Cheese Man.
Cheese Man.
Oh, Cheese Man. Cheese Man MN.
Wait, I don't know how to. Sorry.
Just put in headphones.
Put in headphones. It's the easy way.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
Much better.
Hey, sorry, I am pretty much half in the bag right now. We just watched Montreal win Game 7, so we're ready to rock and roll.
All right, I'm so ready to learn. About the
Okay,
alien.
now joystick. Remember, drinks apply on this one. All right.
I got my drink.
When
I'm
you
ready.
hear the word, you have to drink.
Okay.
All right, let's do
I
it.
anticipate a lot of consciousness.
We're central, so it's going to be 8:30 your time. Amazing Lights. All right, so open us up. Open us up, Cheese Man. What are we?
Yeah,
what are we?
You know what? I really don't have to open up this one a lot. I'm kind of buzzed. This is Lou Elizondo talking about consciousness, and the interviewer is being asked a question on how these UAPs may fly. And I have an update with Lou Elizondo, but I'm not getting into it tonight. That might be next week's update. But this one is good. Just get your drink ready.
All right. Let's do it.
Read that. Yeah, maybe I should ask though.
Go ahead.
Is consciousness observable energy?
So I was asked something similar the other day, and
Why is he
people
wearing a
say,
hat
is it
inside?
possible that consciousness, drives these vehicles? Well, my first response is, what do you mean by consciousness? Because if you mean the human brain and the cognitive capabilities of the human brain, the answer is absolutely yes, because we're doing it now. Every time I go to the grocery store, I get into my automobile, I'm making a conscious decision to put the car from park to drive.
Does that count?
I'm making a conscious decision to drive within the speed limit and stay within the lane. And by the way, this is all occurring in my brain, and it's telling my body what to do. So I'm making a conscious decision to take my vehicle to the grocery store. So one can argue that yes, your car is being driven by human consciousness. Now, if we want to go this step further and say, can the brain actually control things? Well, we know there's experiments at DARPA right now where pilots can be sitting in a room with a helmet on and fly a drone completely with their thoughts. Okay, that's a fact. That's not science fiction. That's actually occurring. So the fact that you can have a technological interface that can interpret brain signals and then turn that into a some sort of output by a technical device isn't science fiction. And one could say that, yeah, you're flying a drone with human consciousness. Ultimately, that may be a far more efficient way of controlling something, a technical device in the future.
It is.
We may not be able to get to that point right now, but perhaps in 100 years, everybody's going to be driving their car by sitting in it and just thinking about going to the grocery store. So,
right.
That's how I would respond to that.
Is that the 2 minutes?
Yeah, of course.
You say stop?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me first off, they don't do it with brain consciousness. They do it with signals, as Monk said. Just for clarification.
Similar to how you would move a thumb.
What, like synapse functions? Like
You're thinking about.
They look at the electrical
I'm thinking about turning my key over, and
they look at how your brain synapse lights up, and then it mimics that. So it's like you're using a controller.
You can train your brain yourself to think in the right way to do a thing.
Okay, so like when I sit in my car and like my brain is like, okay, I'm in a car and I buckle in and I check my windows.
Not quite.
And I turn my car.
No, you're thinking about this too hard.
You're thinking, so it's basically like if I want to think of the
thinking
word,
like
up,
right.
If I think it, or right, I think of the word right. They look at how my brain is lighting up when I'm thinking about right. And I do it for like an hour, 2 hours to map it. And they know now that means right to me, how my brain lights up. And then up. And they do it through every fucking command. And then that's how I control it. So they're mapping
it's not
it.
Ideal, but it's great if you don't have hands.
Every time Google Maps is like, turn left, I'm like,
God damn it.
This way?
You're up in this zone.
Yeah.
Then what do they do? How do they use the consciousness for people who don't know left from right?
No more wrong
I can't just
addresses
change
in
it.
Uber.
Do it on me.
No more wrong addresses in Uber. We just consciousness get our way from Uber to Uber.
No, you didn't. Clearly, you didn't use consciousness that day.
I know. Only select few of us can use it, but hey,
Hey.
you know, this update was major. What do you?
Was it? What was major?
Was there anything?
All he said
It
was
was just
something
like-
we already all knew, that they map our brain from
Literally.
synapses to map
Literally
what a controller
said
is.
it would be easier if we could control things by thought than if we do it with our lazy dumb hands.
Or
Right.
it's the equivalence is how they map interface with a keyboard. It's like, look, this thing goes this way when this thing's hit. So that's what they do with our brain.
Here's
How
the
is that
thing that
anything-
pains me. We already know this, right? Like
We
this
do.
is already a thing we're working towards because yes, typing things is lazier than speech commands. It's lazier than looking at a thing. It's lazier than thought.
And they also have done this shit with
slower.
thought for decades with people who've lost arms and shit.
Yeah.
They've done it to try to map
you
it.
can map
Move
a
your
fucking mouse
hands.
cursor
Yeah.
to
But
the missing hand.
control a drone just by thoughts?
How is that different than anything else? Than a computer, cursor on a computer, it's the same thing.
Yeah, we're like 90% of the way there.
Yeah, we've already done this for 20 plus years.
Yeah,
This is
just
new.
not great.
No,
Well,
not
latency,
great.
but
But
we
this has
can
been
do
this
it.
has been old. This has been done for a long time. Specifically applied to people who have lost limbs.
Just
And
by people's
people who
thought
need it.
to control things. That's been
Have you seen the second thumb thing?
No. What's the second thumb?
People who like 3D print a second thumb that comes up on
Oh.
the opposite side of their regular thumb and is controlled by thought.
I mean, that's cool too. But again, the drone
You
thing,
can grab something with one half of your hand and do a shit with the other half of your hand.
I'm
Some sort of panda.
I'm saying similar
Double
to
thumbs.
the drone thing being like a thing like that's new. It's a
Nobody's got
drone.
me.
Think of a drone as just an analog stick or a mouse cursor. It's the same fucking thing. It's
Yep.
up, down. It's an axis. It's X, Y, and Z. So
Yeah.
to map it in that
And-
direction is nothing more. I would say even mapping to move fingers would be
Well,
far more difficult.
Because coming from an engineer perspective, a drone generally can handle more latency without running into problems than a thumb.
Yeah, so I would say a hand or fingers or thumbs would be far more difficult than
I
a
believe that,
X,
Toby.
Y, Z axis of a drone. So
Seriously,
no,
though,
this
check out
is
that
nothing
second
new.
thumb shit.
I'm gonna
It's
look
so
at the
good.
second thumb.
Okay, well, it's new to me. For someone to control a drone by a thought, then yes.
What
It's
is
there. It's not like it's not one to one. It's not like I'm
It's
thinking
the
I'm gonna
third
drive a
thumb
machine
project,
here.
by the way. Third thumb.
It's a third thumb?
Yeah, because you have two hands, so third thumb.
Fine, fucking it's a third thumb. It's second thumb
It
on one
looks
hand.
so funny looking.
It's super cool.
It's so great.
But like,
Oh my god, it looks so dumb.
man, we've been working on this, and most of the issue for the most part
Right,
is
Toby.
that
I was talking basically, Toby.
it works, but we have too much latency, and it's not like thinking like I'm going to move this to here. It is like what we've been talking about. It's like thinking the thoughts right, up, left, like
Right.
where you need to go.
It's not like saying "bring me to Dubai." It's saying it's
'Cause that would
giving.
imply the machine understands something. You are just constantly like moving it like it's a joystick.
Right.
So how is it so far? You guys are so cool with this, but yet you're so against the whole proton push and
Easy,
or
because of one thing. This is just looking at how your brain lights up, and it's giving a very simple and basic command of up, right. That's it's just shown. It's like an MRI constantly. It's
It would
like,
be magic if it was I'm thinking of Montana and it goes to
yeah.
Montana.
Now, if it knew that, now I'd be like, hot shit, fuck yeah. But it's not. This shit that they're talking about is simply just up, right. It's like me using a mouse and keyboard with my mind, but it's still simple, basic commands that can be translated to it, and it's just looking at my brain and how it lights up. It's totally it's old. This is 20 plus years easy.
I don't know about that. We're talking about
But
flying
getting good,
around
though.
with your
Flying a drone is XYZ. It's like moving a cursor
Yeah,
on a
you're
fucking
moving a
mouse.
joystick.
with your thoughts.
Yes, it's
Yes.
like moving a
You're
mouse with your
moving
mind.
a joystick with your
Yes,
mind.
that's all it is. You're moving a joystick, 100%, like Joystick Hero. It's That's all it is. It's a drone. What's the difference,
no,
Cheese
someone's
Man,
moving me.
between moving a drone and moving a mouse? Tell me right now, what's the difference?
So you're telling me with your mind you can move
Yes,
the mouse?
yes.
Yes,
Well, me
we
myself
can.
not, but we
Well,
as it's been common that we can.
Yeah, if you were impaired in some way and put into a hospital and had enough money, like you could pay to be able to use a computer.
Yes. But again, what's the more fanaticism, or what's so amazing about the drone and the mouse? It's the same thing. One's just telling you to do a direction, and that's all the drone is: up, down, left, right, A, B, select. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, well then, cheers to.
Tommy card?
Well, cheers to freaking
Two.
Buzzed up. No, you know, consciousness. That's it. Cheers to
Consciousness.
Consciousness.
Now, and to the credit of this thing, technically, can we not deny
Konami limb. Oh, the Konami limb.
that
I have that. By the way.
thinking up, down, left, right, it does involve consciousness. You can't be without consciousness. You don't have concepts of direction.
Right, but it's still your brain lighting up. So if you put it to a squid and somehow it was sentient,
Oh, yeah,
well, it is.
The squid needs to have the understanding of self in order to
Right,
do that.
which is fine. An octopus, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
An octopus could do this.
An octopus could do it.
In this interview, this interviewer was genuinely surprised. Like, wow.
Yeah, but you were too, though. So how do you think a lot of people don't know this stuff?
I'm a person of science. Tool is on the beat.
I just know they did this for. I was more impressed with the prosthetic limb because of that is big dick energy. Because I saw a lot of things where people were amputated.
Rules.
The third thumb was not, but that I'm really actually impressed with the third thumb for how lightweight it looks. That looks pretty lightweight.
Yeah, that thing will grab a water.
But
bottle.
I've seen a long time ago where people were having prosthetic limbs and they were using, because it was like down to almost their shoulder, and they attached it and they were able to use their mind to lift an object. Now, it took a lot of fucking time and a lot of effort from them to do it, but they were still able to do it. I feel that's harder because if you have a lot more fingers at once trying to grab a ball and to hold it with the pressure enough not to squeeze it or break it. I think they used an egg on one of them. So, yeah. Like the toy I posted is measuring brain. Well, he posted a toy?
The video. You need to look at the video.
Oh, shit! Yes! The Force! The Force!
Oh, yeah, the Force thing.
Monk linked a toy where you actually put a thing in your head and you can lift a ball up. And it's a toy, the Force Trainer, which is also good branding at Star Wars' front. Yes, you can say anything, Sam.
My wife has input on the third thumb.
No, it's not really about the third thumb. It's just that, y'all know that in the event you were ever asked to, like, okay, which finger, I'm gonna chop off one of these. Which one is it gonna be? And you get to choose.
Ring finger.
Ring finger. Exactly.
I know. Yeah, I already
need
knew.
your pinky.
I need
my pointer.
Don't be stupid.
Use your thumb. I know ring. I said it immediately.
Well, if I had to lose.
Why do you think John? Why do you think John
If I
Wick had the ring finger besides the whole wife?
If I had
thing?
to lose two
I don't know,
fingers,
because I don't get a
These
fucking
two.
boner for the John Wick movies, maybe.
Oh no! But you get it for a strip club. Good job.
Oh, okay, so sorry, I find a strip club more interesting than the fucking John
Well,
Wick
you have
movies,
yeah,
which put me to
Keanu.
sleep.
What the fuck? You have no compassion and emotion.
she hates dogs.
Oh my god!
No.
Why do you hate dogs? So yeah, but there's a toy. This is an old toy because obviously
Yeah,
you
the
see
Force
Yoda
one. I
and
love
said
that thing.
that's a very old toy and we've been doing this forever. So this is not new stuff for us.
Yeah, it's just like that toy was like the extent of what we had at that time, right? Like it's
Right. What was it for retail use? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty simple how they do it. I bet it didn't work. I bet it didn't work that well though.
It's not great. It's not gonna be like at the same rate as like you can move yourself, right?
Right.
Like,
It never is.
It still isn't. We're getting closer.
And we're getting, we're, as I said, the drone one, they can do it, but no one's doing it in field because it's so ineffective.
And why would you if you have hands and you can...
And an analog stick.
Yeah.
I mean, most of these fucking things use a PlayStation fucking controller or Xbox.
Still true.
Yeah.
It's efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys debunked it once again this week.
No, not debunked.
Not agreed with it to an
Agreed
extent.
with it, but angrily.
Yeah. I mean, he's not, in this case, he's not lying, but the point he's making about, what I'm assuming he's making is that you can control a or the aliens or UAPs or whatever are being controlled by thought or consciousness. That's a big leap.
Undisputably true. If there's something out there that
They have to at least that point. But then again, could we also acknowledge that old? Okay, so everyone know that astronaut that everyone loved that came home recently.
Wait,
what's his name?
Tom Hanks.
Fucking, I am so mad at you right now for saying that. What was his name? It was the one who always did like the experiments on Reddit. He had all that stuff. Monk. God damn it, Monk. No, you're supposed to be helpful. Harry, is it Harry Reid? No, I don't think it's Harry Reid. No, that's Harrison. What was his fucking name? Astronaut Reddit. I'm just gonna look at Astronaut Reddit and see what. Scott Kelly. Scott Kelly was really upset with everyone saying you see a lot of shit in the skies, as he's been on the space station a billion times.
Yeah, he looked at it from the top down.
Yeah, and he said, he said that the fact that people are always saying it's alien spaceships and shit is a joke. I'm paraphrasing, obviously.
And see,
Yeah, it's not like a fucking Katy Perry song out there.
how many times once again, I'm addressing, how many times has Tom DeLonge ever said alien?
He never says it, but he implies it.
Well, according to you.
No, well, what else is it then? Because we
What
don't
else
have the
would he be
technology.
doing?
Why
What
are they
else-
hiding in the ocean?
Literally,
What is hiding in the ocean?
Literally, what the word alien means?
Those are good
is
questions. Those are
not
very good
from
questions.
here.
Those
So
are
if-
awesome questions.
So if they're not from here, then where are they from? If he's saying it's not us
Are
because
you
it's
saying
beyond our human
that the
technology.
shit we're fucking with is inside the Earth?
Yes. Joystick. Yes.
Okay.
But what about Roswell and the hieroglyphics?
Yes. See, they could be from out of this Earth, but they could be here now.
Yeah, they're here now, but he's saying what Scott Kelly's saying.
The origin.
There's nothing otherworldly involved, and these things are just not what people say. They're either all those fucking.
Also, I'm very depressed if it's from inside the Earth.
Or it could be the inner Earth.
I think
Lizardmen,
It solves
crab
a
people.
lot of problems. It opens up the other
Hollow
ones
Earth,
like the
Hollow
Great
Earth. That's what I
Filter.
meant. Hollow Earth.
Right. Well, I think obviously they're from off this Earth, but I think they've been here for a while, possibly.
That's still alien
That's
by
possible.
definition.
But it's still alien, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's still
but-
alien.
But not like coming back and forth, coming back and forth.
No, well, no, but this is still a concept that he
Right.
was very upset at people like jumping on this bandwagon phenomenon because he's like it's quick, easy to say, hey, UAP, UFO, when all it could be is light, how it refracts. It could be a billion things, and he's been up there and he's seen nothing besides like trash, lots and lots of trash. In fact, I think the space station got hit by a lot of trash recently.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got damaged, didn't it? Didn't the International Space Station get damaged? Someone verify that? I guess I could too.
I don't know.
Space station damage. I think it's funny. This conscious thing again. I want to. Yeah, it was hit by debris and damaged. I want to reiterate. We're not saying what he's saying is wrong by definition. I think he is exaggerating how well they are controlled. Because think about it. If you're going to fly or drive a car, how would you like to say, well, you're trying to like change lanes, be like right, forward. Keep thinking the word forward, over and over again. Yeah, I think aliens exist, but not sure if they've ever been here. See, I agree, Toby. I mean, there's a big thing out there, and why here? It always would be like, why here? And also, if there's another entity out there, and there's been history of them for so long, why would they encourage us rather than destroy? I mean, whatever, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of questions, but even for us to understand this type of bullshit would, in my still opinion, it would be pretty fucking hard, and it would take centuries upon centuries. So, yeah.
Well, you know.
Thank you, Cheese Man, obviously.
I don't. We're pretty caught up here, but Lou Elizondo is the man. But I do have very conflicting like opinions on him because of Tom DeLonge, and so maybe that will be next week's episode where I kind of confront that.
Is it because he doesn't acknowledge to the stars anymore?
Absolutely not. That has nothing to do.
Okay.
No, it's
Louis
just
Elizondo, it's Tom Longdong. I mean, I think we should be talking about Demi Lovato. I think she's been really pushing the narrative.
That's disgusting. What are you talking about? Like, when I saw that on your screen, I'm like, oh my god.
Well,
Whatever.
it's news. It's news. It's news, man. I don't know. I think obviously, I think this is a good segment. Obviously, I still love it, but I am going to still be a scrutinous. I'm going to be like, oh my god, they're coming new things. So I think everything needs scrutiny. Everything fucking needs it. And this one again would not be proof that consciousness is an effective form of anything that we're able to obtain right now, because we're not. No, we're on the path, but we're not there.
Hey,
we're getting there.
We're getting there.
That's fine.
With that being said, Cheeseman, thank you so much.
Cheeseman, I appreciate
Show is
you
done.
every time.
We'll have we're in tentative. We'll keep tuned to Twitter and Discord. We're aiming still to do a show, even though I'll be driving.
I think it's gonna be very.
I think it will be great.
Idea for a show.
I have AirPods. I'm ready, and I'll be on the road. But Joystick will be hosting, so I'm gonna give him my stream key. So we'll still be here.
Yeah, we'll still be on the same channel.
We'll still be on the same channel.
It's
So
very funny.
It will be amazing. So expect it. It will be a lot more ad lib for me in the sense of if I have to focus on the road because I'm not going to break TOS. And
of course, no,
of course. I'll be driving.
He's coming.
I know. So what?
We'll work through it.
With that being said, everybody, Joystick. I'll talk to you in a second. Everyone else, have a great night or don't.
I don't know. I'm not your boss.